Yo, what's going on, guys? How you all doing? I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. Whoops, I had the wrong graphic up. There we go, forgot to do that. There we go. All right, now we're back in business. I had to make those changes at the very last second because I forgot that I thought that I did that earlier, but I did not, in case whichever scenario happens. All right, so if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We got another Phillies game today. Phillies and Diamondbacks tied in the National League Championship Series 2-2, and this is Game 5. So Game 6 will be played on Monday. It'll be at 5:07 p.m. Eastern Time, and if this happens to go to a Game 7, that'll be on Tuesday night at 8:07 p.m. Eastern Time. So, Phillies taking on the Diamondbacks. Okay, last night, the Phillies absolutely struggled, and we can go back and we can talk about so many different directions in just where they were not successful in regards to the offense and in regards to the pitching and managerial decisions that were made. We're not going to do that, though, today because, obviously, we got a brand new game, and Zack Wheeler is going to be on the mound, so that's really good news for the Phillies. And, well, the Diamondbacks have their ace on the mound, too, Zac Gallen. So, Zack versus Zack. Both pitchers are pitching for their second time in this series, and it should be a really good game. So, you're going to need Zack Wheeler, if you're a Phillies fan, to go really deep tonight. He's going to have to give you at least 6 1/3, if not 7 innings of just solid work. Hopefully, he can keep the pitch count low, and he can get out of some innings, and he's just out there clocking in and clocking out. So that's what you got to hope for. And then as far as the offense goes, the offense needs to just do their job and wake up. Yes, they were able to put runs on the board yesterday. However, that's not the identity of the Phillies offense that we have come and love over the last 2 weeks or so. This team was just putting up runs on the board and just demolishing teams left and right and coming up with clutch at-bat after clutch at-bat. So Phillies are going to be starting things off first as they get ready. So here comes Kyle Schwarber to the plate as he's just about ready to step into the batter's box. Lineups for the Phillies. You got Kyle Schwarber DHing. It's the same lineup that's been going on for every single game in this series. Schwarber's the DH. Turner's over at shortstop. Bryce Harper is batting third over at first base. Alec Boehm's at third base, batting fourth. And Bryson Stott hitting fifth over at second. JT hitting sixth behind the plate. The right fielder's Nick Castellanos. He's batting seventh. And then you have Marsh batting eighth out in left field. And Johan Rojas batting ninth. He is out in center field. So once again, it's Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Boehm, Stott, Realmuto, Castellanos, Marsh, and Rojas. All right, so Zac Gallen's on the mound. And, well, in the regular season, he's pitched in 34 outings and has a 12-3 record at home and overall 17-9 record as well. His ERA at home, too, is at 2.47. So he's been really, really dominant. And in the postseason, he's 2-1 with a 4.96 ERA. He's pitched in 16 1/3 of an inning and has struck out 12 batters and has allowed 7 walks as well. So this is Game 5. Phillies still in Phoenix, Arizona, and then they'll be back home in Philadelphia for Game 6 and potentially a Game 7 as well. So Gallen obviously throws a four-seamer, a knuckle curve, a slider, a changeup, and a cutter. And the four-seamer has been his very good pitch there, his number one pitch, I should say. He was able to do a pretty good job at locating those types of pitches in the first game. Phillies were just able to work up at-bats against him, and that's a part of their identity too. So they just got to get back to that bread and butter tonight, and that's going to be the main thing. Once again, the lineup for the Phillies, it's Schwarber at DH, Turner's at shortstop, Harper's at first, Boehm is batting cleanup over at third, the second baseman is Stott, and then Realmuto batting sixth. He's catching behind the plate. Castellanos playing out in right field. The left fielder is Brandon Marsh. He's batting eighth. And last but certainly not least, Johan Rojas batting ninth out in center field. So we're just about ready to get underway. Here's Kyle Schwarber. Phillies wearing the red and white uniforms with the red tops, the red jersey tops, that is, with the red letters on the front and the white letters and the white numbers on the back. And then the white pants with the pinstripe going down the leg. All right, we're in the top of the first as Zac Gallen can't communicate with Gabriel Moreno, and they're just going to call for time really quickly. Don't know if there's a intercom piece that's not working. Yep, that's what it is. So they're just going to try to figure they're going to try to figure that out. Diamondbacks, they're in their white and black uniforms with the light blue letters on the back and the dark black jersey numbers as well. So Zac Gallen gets a new intercom headset piece. He's trying to test it to see if he can listen to it in his ear right next to his glasses that he's wearing. Sort of look like goggles. So Gallen will go back to the mound as he tries to put his baseball cap back on, and Moreno goes back to the plate. Didn't put his catcher's mask on just yet. Let's see if we're about ready to play. And I believe so. So Schwarber steps into the box. He is the designated hitter tonight. He had a solo homer in last night's game. And that would cut the deficit 2-1. So here we go. Getting ready underway. Gallen gets set at the letters. Gets the signs from Moreno. Kicks, winds up, first pitch, and it's inside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Schwarber was also able to homer off of Zac Gallen in game 1 as well. 1 ball, no strikes. Gallen kicks, fires, and throws it low. It's a changeup. It just misses. Diamondbacks defensively, they have Moreno at the plate, Gallen on the mound, and then over at first base, it'll be Christian Walker. Second base is Marte. And the 2-0 pitch. That just gets in there. It's a knuckle curve at 81 miles per hour. Just at the knees. Over at third, it's Evan Longoria. And the shortstop for the Arizona Diamondbacks is Geraldo Perdomo. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Schwarber, swinging a foul ball, or a little dribbler, I should say, hit over towards the third base side. And, well, Schwarber gets on base and beats it out because they were playing defensively over towards the left side, and that's how you got a leadoff single, I guess. It looked like it was rolling foul, but it stayed fair down the line, and he just dribbled it out and gets on with an infield single. Let's see if the Phillies can make them pay for that. In the outfield for the Snakes, they have Gurriel Jr. in left, Thomas out in center, and Carroll out in right field. So Torey Lovullo has been mixing up his outfield just a little bit. So Turner's coming up to the plate. Schwarber got on with an infield single that just jammed him inside and was able to just keep it fair, and it was hit into no man's land. So here comes Turner up at the plate. Gallen on the mound. First pitch to Trey. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to right field. Turner got way underneath it, and running in towards home plate is Carroll, and he'll be there to make the catch. So there's the first out of the inning, and Schwarber has to retreat and go back to first. What's up, Jen? How you doing? Trisha's here. Trisha, how you doing? Ian Leslie. Yes, Mike Green is here. Forgot to say hi to each and every one of you. We got off to a little bit of a late start. Bryce Harper's coming into the box wearing his white batting gloves. Puts the bat on the shoulder, and the first pitch inside. A 4-seamer at 95. So, the crew chief for tonight, you have Lance Barksdale calling the balls into strikes. Adam Hamari's over at first. Andy Fletcher's at second. And Carlos Torres is over at third. The 1-0 pitch coming up by Gallen. As he gets set, kick steals, and it's chopped foul towards the first base side. Dan Iasagan is the left field umpire, and Mike Machlinski, who of course was the home plate umpire last night, he's out in right field. Gallen with 7 pitches so far, He's just allowed an infield single to Kyle Schwarber. Turner would then fly out to right on the very next pitch. The 1-1 on the way, swing and a miss on a changeup that was headed towards the dirt, and Harper just could not catch up to it. Harper's been swinging at a lot of pitches that have been outside the strike zone, which is certainly not like him in these last 2 to 3 games or so. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch to Harper takes a breaking ball. That's in the dirt. So Phillies playing at Chase Field. As far as the field dimensions go, out in left field it's 330 feet. In left center it's 376. In center you got 407 feet. And then in right center it's 376 feet. And in right field, the wall is 335 feet in distance. The 2-2 to Harper. That's down low for ball 3. The height of the walls in left field, it's 7 feet 6 inches tall on both sides, left field and right field, and out in center, it's 25 feet high. So it is a big wall out in center field, and it's really hard to hit home runs here if you want to hit it out to dead center. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch. Line drive back up the middle for a base hit, and Schwarber's just going to go to second base, and Bryce Harper gets on with a single, and the Phillies may have something cooking here to start off the first. Good piece of contact by Harper as he got a fastball up the middle, and well, it looked like that the middle infielders were playing right towards the middle, and it just got past the diving stop of Ketel Marte because it was a line drive laser that nobody could get to. So Schwarber's at second, Harper's at first. 2 lefties, and here comes Alec Boehm, who's hitting .222 in this postseason. He's 4 for 15 in this series, and he could certainly help the Phillies get on the board here. The first pitch to Boehm. It's a 4-seamer at 96. It looked a little bit like a slider, but it's a called strike at the knees. What's up, Fishing Bomb PMR? How you doing? Thanks for coming back. Gallen in his goggles with his necklace chain as well. No balls, 1 strike as he looks back to second, now back to the plate. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a fastball right down Broad Street. And he was late on 94, Boehm, that is. So Schwarber got on with an infield single. Turner flied out to right. Harper just singled up the middle, and Boehm is up. The count is 0-2. We're just in the top of the first with 1 out. Gallen gets set again at the letters. Lines up and delivers the 0-2. It's popped up. Hit out towards the right field side and foul ground. Walker's there to give it a look, and he'll just make the catch. And Schwarber will have to stay put at second as Walker draws the throw over to Perdomo. And there's 2 outs. So Boehm got way underneath it, and now Bryson Stott's coming up to the plate. The thing is that in this inning specifically, you just want to try to set the tone here. That's why the Phillies need to get a run early. And they could certainly use a base hit from this guy, Bryson Stott, who's 2 for 13 in this series. 2 runners on. And 2 outs in the top of the first inning. A sold-out crowd at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Stott wearing his dark blue batting gloves will show bunt at the first pitch, but takes it back, and it's outside for ball 1. I don't necessarily get the strategy of bunting or just showing the bunt in this situation. I don't think that he was looking to bunt it, but, there's 2 outs in the first, and you have runners at first and second. You got to try to produce here. 1 ball, no strikes. And the next pitch to Stott, he takes a fastball on the outside edge of the plate at 95 at the knees. And that'll make the count now 1-1. Two runners on and 2 outs in the top of the first in Game 5 of the NLCS. The pitch by Gallen. Upstairs, and a good eye by Bryson Stott as he takes a cutter. So the count is 2-1 once again. There's Rob Thompson in the Phillies dugout, manager of the Philadelphia Phillies, and Torey Lovullo, the manager of the Arizona Diamondbacks in the other dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gallen with the pitch. Line drive into right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Schwarber rounding third. Carroll has a cannon. He's going to throw. The throw to the plate. It's off the line. And Harper goes into third. It's an RBI single by Bryson Stott. And that's how the Phillies strike first. In the top of the first. Big base hit by Stott. It was a hanging changeup right out over the middle of the plate. And he just barreled that thing out to right field. And, well, the Phillies are on top 1-0. Carroll's throw was way off the line. Good job by Marino to just get over to it towards his left side. And, well, 3 hits, all by left-handed hitters so far, and all 3 of them resulting in singles. Can JT Realmuto break that streak? Runners at the corners, and the first pitch to JT. He gets a slider, but he swings and misses right through it. So Realmuto batting .270 in the postseason with 2 homers and 10 RBI. He's 4 for 15 in this series as well with 2 RBI. The ball is 1 strike. Harper at third. Stott at first. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike to throw the second base to try to get Stott. He's throwing in the rundown. The throw to the plate. Oh, man, it was dropped by Marino. Harper slid into home plate, and Stott's going to go over to third, and Gabriel Marino is down as he collided with Bryce Harper, who was coming in with a head of steam. So Stott got caught into a rundown. Harper was coming into home plate. Marte's throw looked pretty good. And Marino just got literally the daylights knocked out of him as Bryce Harper, who's standing over right next to Marino, just showing good sportsmanship to make sure that he's okay. And the trainer's going to go out there. The ball got by Marino, and Stott went over to third. It's an 0-2 count with a runner at third, and now Harper's going to go back to the dugout because the trainer's out there along with Torey Lovullo. Don't necessarily, I'm not going to do that. But Marte's throw to the plate, it just got underneath of Marino's glove, and Marino, I guess, took his eyes off the ball at the last second because Harper was coming in with just a head of steam and didn't even slide. He did touch the plate, but it's tough. It's absolutely tough, and good job by Harper to just make sure that he's okay as the mask and everything all came off, and you thought that maybe he would get a concussion there or something. That is not a comfortable feeling at all whatsoever. So the Phillies do lead it 2-0. That's crazy. Well, they're showing the replay. Marino is standing up with the trainer, so Lovullo obviously out there right next to him. Is that a dirty slide? I don't necessarily know if it was a dirty slide or not. It was just the fact that Marino was just, trying to protect the plate, and Harper just collided with him. So Zac Gallen's going to throw a couple of pitches to Marino, and the first pitch looked pretty good. But yeah, the throw, it bounced in front of Marino, and he probably should have had it, but took his eyes because Bryce Harper was coming in. The old Little League first and third play. Glad he scored, but hope the catcher's okay. Harper's leg was bent weird, too. No, it wasn't. A ball was thrown up the line a little. Yeah. So Stott's over at third base now. And JT still is up at the plate. The count is 0-2. You got the daylights knocked out of him. But he stays in the game, and, well, JT's up at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Phillies lead it 2-0. And the pitch to Realmuto, that's in the dirt and way outside for ball 1. Didn't want to ring the bell in that situation because didn't know how Marino was going to do. That was a little unorthodox. Gallen gets set, and delivers from the stretch. The pitch, swinging the line drive into shortstop. Nice play by Perdomo as he slides and throws over to first. It's in time, and the inning comes to an end. The Phillies do get 2 runs, though, and are able to strike first as we go to the bottom of the first as they lead it 2-0. Nice play by Geraldo Perdomo to take away a base hit by JT. Wow. That was weird. I'm going to have to take note of that play and make sure that I go back and I listen to it and if I describe that well. Take what you can get, but I hope everyone is all good, says Out of Control Gaming. It's pretty scary, to be honest, in the feeling or in the moment. Scoreboard still shows 1-0. Well, it's 2-0 now, man. It's 2-0 now. I've noticed that the catchers are back taking liberties blocking the plate. All right, so we go to the bottom of the first. Corbin Carroll leading things off for the Diamondbacks as their lineup will look like this. So it'll be Carroll out in right field. Marte is over at second. Marino is the catcher behind the plate. Christian Walker's over at first base batting cleanup. Pavin Smith is the designated hitter tonight. He's batting fifth. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. out in left field batting sixth. And then Alex Thomas is the center fielder hitting seventh. Eighth, it'll be Evan Longoria, who's over at third base. And then, last but not least, it's Geraldo Perdomo batting in the ninth spot. He made a nice play over at shortstop to end the top of the first. So it's Carroll, Marte, Marino, Walker, Smith, Gurriel Jr., Thomas, Longoria, and Perdomo. If you stand in the road, you might get run over, says Fishing Bomb PMR. Oh, boy. Yeah. I'll have to go back to that play to see if I did a good job at describing it as best as I possibly could. But, yeah. JJ, good call. Don't like to see anyone hurt. Okay, says Joni. All right, well, that's good. It's tough because that was a little bizarre. Wasn't traditional, you know. Stars lead it 2-0 over the Flyers in the first period. That's also bad news right there. So on the mound for the Phillies, they got Zack Wheeler. And Wheeler, we'll talk a little bit about him in just a few moments. But this Arizona offense has been putting up some runs against the Phillies lately. But Phillies just have to try to do a better job at just keeping their hitters off balance. Because the Diamondbacks are starting to hit a little bit better than the Phillies over the last couple of games. But part of the reason why is because the Phillies just have not been showing off their power. But anyhow, as Torey Lovullo's lineup is just about ready to get things started in the bottom of the first, Zack Wheeler takes the mound. Corbin Carroll will be leading things off, batting on the left side. The first pitch by Wheeler, it's way off the plate for ball one. So Wheeler, in 9 starts in the postseason, is 3-3 in his career with a 2.63 ERA. The pitch. Popped up, hit over towards the third base side in foul ground. Marsh gives it a look as it travels a little ways, and it goes out of play into about the 4th row out in left field. 88 people watching, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Carroll in the postseason batting .250 with 2 homers and 4 RBI, just has 1 hit in the NLCS, and that was in his first at-bat. As he's 1 for 15. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good pitch thrown by Zack Wheeler. Went with a fastball that ended up being at 95 miles per hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set, kicks, steals, and throws a curveball. Check swing, did he go? And the third base ump. Carlos Torres says no. So the count is now even at 2-2. So Wheeler is 2-0 in this postseason with a 2.37 ERA and 26 Ks in 19 innings of work. The pitch up high, and the count is now full. Hopefully Wheels is locked in with good command. The main thing for him is just to attack the strike zone and try to save Rob Thompson's bacon from last night. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The The payoff pitch by Wheeler. Here it is. It's fouled off. Wheeler, of course, drafted by the San Francisco Giants back in 2009. The 6th overall pick. Who's from East Paulding. Went to East Paulding High School in Dallas, Georgia. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler will do it again. The payoff pitch just outside, and Corbin Carroll draws a leadoff walk. Didn't miss by much. And Carroll is going to go over to first as Ketel Marte is coming up to the plate. Phillies defense from 1 through 9. It's Wheeler on the mound. Realmuto, his partner in crime, his battery, if you will. He's behind the plate. And over at first, it's Harper. Second, it's Stott. Third is Bohm. And Turner's at short. As Marte steps into the box, batting on the left side, wearing his purple batting gloves, and swings and misses at a 4-seamer at 96. Then in the outfield, from 7 to 9, it's Marsh, Rojas, and Castellanos. The ball is 1 strike. Phillies lead it 2-0 in the bottom of the first. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, and they didn't even have to appeal. They said that he went around. I believe the home plate umpire said that. And he did. So it's no balls, 2 strikes now. Wheeler over his last 7 games is 4-0 with a 3.29 ERA and has allowed 31 hits in 41 innings and has struck out 47 batters as well. The pitch, curveball that is just laid off, was low. One ball, 2 strikes to Ketel Marte. Marte's 30 years old. And the 1-2 pitch, it got the knob of the bat, so it's a foul ball. It's on the inside corner of the plate, and it just hit the knob. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Wheeler checks the runner at first. Corbin Carroll has over 50 stolen bases on the season as he dances off the base pad. The 1-2 pitch, upstairs and a little bit outside as well. And the count is now even at 2-2. Marte in the postseason is 15 for 39. He's been the Diamondbacks' best hitter with 2 homers and 5 RBI and a .385 batting average. 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over towards the second base side. Stott has it, and he'll throw a little lob pass over to first to just get Ketel Marte for the first out as Carroll advances over to second. So it was a productive out by Ketel Marte as he chopped it over towards the first base side. Harper let it go, and Stott got to it, and Harper had to go back to the bag. Wheeler was following Harper just in case he had to get some insurance. And there's 1 out. Here comes Gabriel Moreno. He's been a tough customer at the plate against the Phillies. First pitch, it's in there for a strike at 97 miles per hour with the fastball. So Wheeler's fastball has had some life, which is absolutely what the Phillies are going to need today. The ball is 1 strike. Carroll dances off at second. And the 0-1 pitch, swinging the ground ball, hit past the diving stop of Turner out to left field. Marsh will throw it over to second base, and Corbin Carroll is going to stay put over at third, so that's going to put runners at the corners with 1 out in the bottom of the first. So it looks like that the Diamondbacks have something cooking as well, and Christian Walker is going to be coming up to the plate. Moreno put it in a good spot, and Turner just mistimed it a little bit. As Carroll was going back to second base. I don't really know why. I guess he thought that Turner probably would have gotten him, so that's why he just went over to third. He probably could have scored there if he was just running all the way. So that's the first hit by the Snakes, and Christian Walker is coming up, a guy that has led the team in RBI this season with 103 in the regular season. Big spot for him here. Power on power. First pitch, a sweeper. That's right down Broad Street for a called strike. Walker's 32 years old, stands at 6 feet tall. He's 208 pounds as well. He's playing over at first. No balls, 1 strike. Wheeler gets set from the stretch. The 0-1, swing and a miss. That fastball was running inside, and Walker tried to check his swing, but definitely went around, and there was not even an appeal. Phillies have a 2-0 lead, and we're just in the bottom of the first. There's 1 out and runners at the corners. The 0-2 by Wheeler, just a little bit outside. JT tried to frame it, but just missed. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Another sold-out crowd at Chase Field tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set, gets the signs, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Christian Walker strikes out on an elevated fastball. And there's 2 outs now in the bottom of the first. It was a good job by Wheeler to just go with the fastball and climb the ladder. Walker was certainly off-balanced in that at-bat. And now Pavin Smith, a lefty, who's going to be DHing tonight, is coming up. Torey Lavulo made that switch just for Zack Wheeler. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. First pitch to Smith, off the plate and way outside for ball 1. That was a big out there. Smith is 27 years old. In the regular season, he batted .188 with 7 homers and 30 RBI. He's actually 3 for 4 in the NLCS so far. Had a big pinch hit single in last night's game. The 1-0 popped up, and it's foul behind the plate. Smith was the 7th overall pick. Played at Virginia College. He's from Jupiter, Florida. Runners at the corners. Carroll's at third. Marte's at first. And the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a grounder. Hit over to Bryce Harper. And Harper will win the race to the bag. He was on one knee as he fielded the ground ball. And just went over towards his left side. And the inning comes to an end. No runs. 2 men left on 1 hit and a walk. And that's it. And we go to the top of the second as Zack Wheeler gets out of a jam. And the Phillies lead it 2-0. Cool. That was big. All right, we need 8 more subscribers to get to 1,400. So if you are just tuning into the channel, the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ from South Jersey. Graduated from Rowan last year with a sports communication and media degree. And have been calling games on here for 10 months. It's been literally 10 months. Just a little bit over 10 months now. And yeah, we do Sixers basketball. We do Flyers hockey. We do Eagles football. And Phillies baseball. We are not going to be doing Flyers and Sixers, though, until the Phillies are done. All right? So I know I keep getting some questions about that, about, like, you know, JJ, when are you going to start doing Flyer stuff? Because I've been preparing a lot for this, man. And we got to obviously ride the hot hand. You know, the Phillies are in the playoffs right now. And, you know, it's a long season for hockey, a long season for basketball. And we can wait, you know. This is really important. It's absolutely important. So that was an absolute great play. So, you know, we do this because we have a passion, man. And, you know, we're not like a watch party on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually literally give you the call with what's going on in the game. And we also interact with you guys and make you the color commentators. That's exactly what we do on here. And we have a blast. Hey, pitcher. Your nose is running. Oh, man. I have a funny story about that. I'll tell you that just a little bit later. It's not about baseball. It's actually more about football. All right. Darn dog has to use boys' room. Hopefully the Eagles secondary is ready for Sunday night. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. And we will be definitely talking about that tomorrow. So the schedule as of right now, in regards to the play-by-plays. So tomorrow night we got the Eagles game. All right, that link is posted. It's in the live stream stuff. So You'll head on over there tomorrow to tune into the Eagles game at 8:20. I believe it's 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Sunday night, as of right now, unless the Astros win tomorrow, Phillies is pushed up to 5:07 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday night. And then Game 7, if it were to go to a Game 7, that would be played on Tuesday night at 8:07. I do not watch soccer. Trying to keep it calm, says Mike Green. It's good. All right, 2-0 Phillies. And here's Castellanos, who takes a knuckle curve that disappears out of the strike zone like it was a magic trick by Zac Gallen. So he's ahead in the count 1-0 here. But thanks for coming on here, Carv. Appreciate it, man. I really do. 1 ball, no strikes. Gallen winds up and delivers. Another knuckle curve that was off the plate. So Nick, who's up at the plate right now, could certainly use some good at-bats here in tonight's game. 2 balls, no strikes. He's 10 for 36 in the postseason so far. And the pitch. It's on the inside corner for a called strike. Career-wise in the postseason, he's 26 for 121 with 6 homers in those 121 at-bats and 15 RBI. The pitch, that's low for ball 3. 5 of his homers have come in this year's postseason, which is really impressive when you really think about it. 3 balls, 1 strike to Castellanos. Gallen kicks, fires, and that pitch was inside an eye, but Castellanos with a defensive swing fouls that one back towards the screen. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Zac Gallen, of course, grew up in Somerdale, New Jersey, and pitched in Game 1 right in front of his family at Citizens Bank Park. Castellanos is 0 for his last 9. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a little dribbler towards the first base side, and it's going to go to Paco Figueroa, the Phillies first base coach. There's a little souvenir for the fans. Pitch looks a little bit outside and low. But at least he fouled through there. Gallen was an all-star this year. It's his first all-star appearance that he made in the regular season. Payoff pitch to Castellanos, and he takes it low for ball 4. So a good at-bat by Castellanos as he's able to get on with a leadoff walk. So the Diamondbacks had Corbin Carroll get on with a leadoff walk in the last half inning. And, well, Castellanos does that here. Here comes hitter number 8 in the Phillies lineup, and that's Brandon Marsh, who had an RBI double in last night's game to tie it back 2-2. Out to left center, the pitch. That's at the knees for a called strike at 96 miles per hour. I like how they're being more patient with their at-bats as Starfinder. All right, so we're in Game 5 of the NLCS. The series is tied 2-2. No balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1 to Marsh. Swing and a miss. That fastball whizzed on by him on the upper third of the zone. Phillies took Game 1 by a score of 5-3 at home, and then they blanked the Diamondbacks 10-0 in Game 2. The Diamondbacks would then win Game 3 and Game 4, each by 1 run. The hit by Marsh, there's a ground ball hit back up the middle. Marte will take it to the second base bag for 1, and he throws over to first in time for an for a 4-3 double play. There's a rally killer right there. Phillies lost Game 3 by a score of 2-1 as the Diamondbacks walked it off. And then the Diamondbacks were down 5-3 yesterday in the bottom of the 8th. They were able to get a 2-run home run by Alex Thomas and would then take the lead on an RBI single as well by Gabriel Moreno. Here's Yohan Rojas, who's 2 for 14 in the NLCS. The count is 0-1. He swung on and missed at a pitch, and the 0-1 pitch. That's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Gallen with 34 pitches on the night so far in just 1 2/3 of an inning. Not so bad. The 0-2 to Rojas, a breaking ball that misses badly. Gallen was actually traded from the Cardinals, along with Sandy Alcantara and Magneuris Sierra. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive, hit over towards the first base side. Played on a bounce, though, by Walker. And he'll take it over to the bag, and the inning comes to an end. So the Phillies are not able to come up with anything in this inning. And we go to the bottom of the second. Walker made a nice underhanded flip over to Gallen, who won the race to the bag. And the inning comes to an end. That trade I was just going to mention was for Marcell Ozuna. So they got rid of Alcantara, Sierra, and Daniel Castano, and Zac Gallen for Ozuna. Can you imagine if the Marlins still had Zac Gallen to this day? Hey, JJ, from right behind where Castellanos plays. Wow, Kathy's at the game. What's up, Kathy? It's great. Checking in from the hunting camp in Bradford County. Sounds good. JJ, thanks for coming on here as always, Tom. Appreciate it. We need a Wheeler. Oh, we need you, Wheeler, and we need a big-time win, man. Yes, if you guys are new to the channel, spike the like, man. We need 7 more subscribers in order for us to get to 1,400. What's up, Kathy? Kathy representing Philadelphia. She's from Arizona, and she's at the game right now, which is absolutely awesome. Hopefully you're having a good time. Maybe you can bring good luck tonight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. JJ, what's your go-to pizza? Mine is Vito's. Okay, pizza. Oh man, that's a good one. Pizza. There's a restaurant, okay, that's like, I haven't been there in a while, but there's a restaurant that's called Toscana's, okay? I really, really like their pizza. They have incredible, why can't I think of the pizza right now? But an incredible margarita pizza. That's what it is. It's so, so good. So that is probably, I'd say, my favorite. Before Bertucci's closed, I thought that their pizza was fantastic. And Whole Foods, I think, has really good pizza as well. So it's tough, man. There's some good pizza places around. But yeah, Toscana's is really good. We got a secret weapon. Good luck charm in right field. Yes. Yes, absolutely. RC, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Oh, my goodness, guys. Make sure you guys go subscribe to RC. RC on the Aces. He is the best. When it comes to basketball, absolutely puts out incredible content. As we go to the bottom of the second, RC, drop your link down below, man. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is up at the plate. He takes a strike as the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike. And Wheeler gets set, kicks, fires, and that's fouled off towards the right field side. 0-2 is the count. Jay Nice is here. Need a quick 1-2-3 couple of innings from Wheeler. Over 20 pitches in the first inning. He's at 2 dozen pitches so far. At 22 in the first. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch up high for a ball. Phillies again in their red jerseys with the white pants as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next one upstairs at 96. Piece of Shaka Makeson is the best. Oh, Ruben's here. What's up, Ruben? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2. Grounder hit back up the middle. Nice play by Stott as he throws on the run to first. It's in time. So Stott had the glove over towards his right side, a finalist for a Gold Glove over at second base, just threw it on the run over to first and had a really nice play to get the first man out to start off the bottom of the second. And there's 1 out. So 27 pitches by Wheeler, and Gurriel Jr. grounds out to second. Here comes Alex Thomas, who had a 2-run homer in last night's game, and the first pitch, it's popped up, hit out towards left center field. Rojas on the run, taking control, and he'll be there to make the catch. There's 2 away. Good job by Rojas to just conduct the outfield and just get to his spot and get where he had to go. 2 quick outs by Wheeler on just 6 pitches. JJ, all I do is grind. All you do is win, no matter what, man. Good song by DJ Khaled. 2 outs. The pitch on the upper third of the zone for a called strike to Evan Longoria. He's playing over at third base tonight, batting in the 8th spot. Geraldo Perdomo waits in the on-deck circle. Longoria batting 148 in this series with 2 RBI in the postseason. The 0-1 inside and high for a ball. Don't forget about Brioche or Brios. Is that what you mean? Bricos. I didn't know that that's what it was called. Brios is good too, but Bricos, huh? The pitch outside for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. The bases are empty. Phillies have a 2-0 lead. They scored 2 runs in the top of the first. The pitch, that's fouled back towards the screen. Georgia Vito is good. That's what Matt says. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second. Lots of 2s on the board, and the Phillies have a 2-0 lead as the series is tied 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Zack Wheeler gets out of the inning on less than 10 pitches. Top of the order due up for the Phillies as we go to the top of the third on a big 1-2-3 inning by Wheeler. All right, I dropped my pen. There we go. All right, I wanted to get back to Ruben's comment. Where is Ruben's comment? Why did I lose it? I lost it. Oh, boy. Where is it? There he is. Pizza Shaka Makeson is the best. No contest. I'll have to check that out. Where in Philly is it? What's up, Ruben? Thanks for coming on here. Love you guys. Please be sure that you tell the family that I said hi. That was an old bakery, says Mike Green. Bricos? Bricos was a bakery? Huh. I appreciate you every time. After I'm done eating, I'm going to watch this game, says RC. Yeah, we love you, man. We give you a lot of support, and, we got your backs, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I have to get you on one of my podcasts, man, because I'd like to interview you and just, share the mic with you. No pun intended, because I'd like to get you on the sharing the mic with JJ Pod. We just haven't been able to do it because this Phillies team just keeps winning, man. People do all kinds of crazy things, like eat Little Caesars, says Seriously Larry. We actually had a sponsor for Rowan Television Network, and it was Little Caesars. They sponsored us, and every time that they would come on, the director would be yelling in my ear and being like, Jason, Little Caesars sponsors coming up. And, that was the only sponsor we had, so, every time he just whispered it in my ear, I already knew, what the sponsor was. He made it seem like that there was a lot of sponsors for RTN, but that was just that one sponsor. So, I knew exactly what would be coming up. So, yes. Now I'm craving pizzas to Starfinder. Brico's Coal Fire Oven. La Scala's Fire is also really good, has really good pizza too. Forgot to mention that. Brico's, that's nice. Wheels is so consistent. If he gets through 3, he'll go 7, says Joni Stewart Wolf. Okay, I like that prediction. The only big chain pizza I like is Papa John's. I like the lesser-known pizzerias the most. Well, the lesser-known ones are the best because they're family-owned and, they it's, I don't know, like it's more rich and it's more personal and, it's like going to a Philly cheesesteak place out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? It's better that way. And sometimes, like in these smaller areas, they really put their heart and soul into like what they do. Not saying that they don't do that at Papa John's, but, like the dough's different and the ingredients are different and it's just, I don't know, more fresh. You know what I mean? Thanks, JJ. The radio style broadcast is great while driving or in the sack, says LRC. Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. All right, here comes Kyle Schwarber, who swings and misses at a changeup at 86 miles per hour, as it was just a little bit low. We're in the top of the third. Phillies have a 2-0 lead, thanks to an RBI single by Bryson Stott and what was, a double steal by Bryce Harper and Stott as well. The 0-1 pitch to Schwarber. Fly ball. It's hit out towards left center field. On the run is Thomas. And he'll stop and wait for it and make the catch. So Schwarber's just 1 for 2. He got on with a dribbler that was hit down the third base line. And now Trey Turner's coming up to the plate. If it's in Haddon Township, yes, says Mike Green. I like pizza, says Luciferian. 1 out. Here comes Turner, who takes a cutter at 88 miles per hour. For strike 1. Bob Paul is here. What's up, Bob? Thanks for coming on, man. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Turner. It's a cutter that's downstairs. 1-1 is the count. And Turner could certainly use a good at-bat here. He's 17 for 37 in the postseason. The pitch. Jack swing. Did he go? And the first base umpire was a late signal by Adam Hamari, but he said that he went around. His OPS in the 2023 postseason, Turner that is at 1.35. He's also batting .459. The 1-2 pitch. There's a grounder hit over towards the third base side. Just a little bit foul, though. What's up? Yes, sir. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on to the channel. Cheeseburger pizza at Papa's is really good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And an out as well with the bases empty in the top of the third. Gallen gets set, kicks, deals. It's inside and high. So it goes with another fastball there. I like Finici's. Finici's is really good, too. I forgot that that's in Hershey. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next one, that's downstairs, and the count is now full to Turner. That's a really good pizza place. Man, y'all are making me crave for some pizza now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a 3-2. It was inside and low, but strike 3 is called by Lance Barksdale, and Trey Turner having some words as he flipped the bat and is giving a little bit of an attitude to Barksdale. That was not a strike. That was not a strike. And Turner goes back to the dugout in frustration as Bryce Harper is coming up. That was a horrendous call. Way inside. Here comes Bryce Harper, and he takes that one up high for a ball. He has every right to be mad about that. 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-0, that's way off the plate for ball 2. Linda's here. What's up, Linda Wallace? Hope you're feeling great, JJ. I'm feeling pretty good so far. Can't complain. That was a bad call. 2 outs, bases empty. The 2-0 to Harper. That's inside. And the count is 3-0. Bryce has 4 homers in this year's postseason with 7 RBI and 2 stolen bases as well. Coming into tonight, 3-0 pitch. There's a grounder hit over towards the third base side. Rivera has it, or Longoria has it, and it's dug out by Walker as he throws it over to first. Not the best throw by Longoria, but a 1-2-3 inning by Zac Gallen. Well, we go to the bottom of the third. Phillies just have not been able to score over the last 2 innings. And Diamondbacks are coming back up to bat. Oh, man, that sounds like last night. That ump was not consistent on the edges. That was Mike Michlinski. Rhino Stream earlier had me craving hot wings and fries, says RC. He was eating hot wings on camera. Ooh, how did that go? I tried to eat a burrito on camera. Honestly, didn't really go so well. That was, I don't really like eating on the stream. Unless it's like a food podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, then that's a little bit more apropos. Lance is 2 days older than God, says Mike Green. That call was awful. Can't wait for the robo-umps. This ump crew has been pitiful all series long. That was like way inside, man. All right. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the like. How many people do we have on here? If you guys have not hit the thumbs up button, that's an insult, man. Because you guys are already here. And you guys that keep coming on, all you just got to do is just press one button, man. That's just it. Algo people got to help me, man. In order for us to reach more audiences, we got to just hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, man. That's all that matters. We have 122 people on here watching and only 64 likes. Oh, boy. That's tough. All right, so I asked in the poll. How many? We have more people that actually voted in the poll that have given, or we have more people that actually have voted in the poll that have than have liked this video. That's tough, man. How many innings does Zack Wheeler pitch tonight? That was the poll question that I had. Also, make sure that you answered that as well. So I said, first option is 3 or less innings. 16% of you have said that. 4 to 5 innings, 26% of you have voted for that. 6 innings, that's about 30%. And 7 or more, says 28% of you. Wow. Okay. We're going to end that poll right after this half inning. All right, 3 more likes till we get to 70. We have 123 people on here, only 67 likes. Just spike the like, man. That's all that we ask for. What's up, JJ? Ariel's here. What's up, Ariel? Shakey's Pizza is good. One here in the Philippines. Huh. I have never had Shakey's Pizza. They're probably not around in Philly, but that's cool. Okay. Here we go. To the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Snakes and the pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. To Geraldo Perdomo. He's batting on the left side. The switch hitter, Perdomo, will take the 0-1 pitch on the outside edge of the plate for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler back out there on the mound. 35 pitches. He had threw less than 10 in his last inning and 22 in the first. No balls, 2 strikes. And Wheeler gets set at the letters, kicks, fires the pitch. It's fouled off, and we'll do it again. Phillies won the first 2 games of the NLCS. Took game 1 by a score of 5-3, game 2 by a score of 10-0. Both games at home, and the 0-2, that's downstairs, a curveball at 81. And then the Diamondbacks would then take game 3 and walk it off 2-1. And they would be able to come back and win last night's game as the 1-2 is swung on and missed. So Zack Wheeler throws a curveball and gets a strikeout right there, the first out in the bottom of the third inning. It was a good pitch right there. Phillies lost last night by a score of 6-5 to the Arizona Diamondbacks. So Corbin Carroll is coming up. takes a ball. It was out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. With 1 out and bases empty, the pitch. That's at the knees for a called strike. Phillies could certainly use some offensive production from their lineup right here when they go to the 4th inning. They will have the meat of the order due up, 4, 5, and 6 that is. The pitch upstairs on a fastball. 105. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, man. 2 balls, 1 strike. The next one, it's inside for ball 3. Wheeler's on pace for 105 pitches through 5 innings. No, he's not. He has 42 pitches already. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and bases empty in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch to Carroll, swing and a miss. That was inside, and Carroll could not catch up to it. The count is full. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Wheeler again gets set above the letters, kicks, fires, and the payoff pitch. Ground ball hit back up the middle for a base hit, and Corbin Carroll has his 2nd hit of the series. That's the 2nd time that he's gotten on base tonight. And there's a 1-out single up the middle by Corbin Carroll. It's just only the 2nd hit allowed by Zack Wheeler. And Ketel Marte is coming up. No chance that Turner could have gotten to that. I hit the button last night, and we do the bed. Got you. I got you, man. Tying run coming up to the plate. Here's Ketel Marte batting on the left side, and he takes a strike at the knees. A slider at 93. What's up, FS? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here. The ball's 1 strike. We were from the stretch, the 0-1. It's lined foul towards the left field side. So Marte's up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to 2nd in the 1st. Carroll got on with a single after Geraldo Perdomo struck out. What's Marte going to do here? The throw back to 1st. Not in time. To get Corbin Carroll. Got to watch out for the steal. I'm with you. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. It's out to left field. On the run is Marsh. He's there to make the catch. There's 2 outs now in the bottom of the 3rd. As Carroll goes back to 1st. What the heck happened here? Apologize about this. So 2 outs now with a runner over at 1st. Apologize about that. Now we're back. Oh, boy. Gabriel Moreno is coming up. Steps into the batter's box. Wheeler throws the first pitch in this at-bat for a strike on the upper 3rd of the zone. Angelo's Pizzeria on South 9th. That's another good one. Angelo's Pizzeria, yes. Yes. Forgot all about Angelo's. Angelo's Pizzeria is really, really good. The ball's 1 strike, 2 outs, a runner at 1st. And the 0-1, it's downstairs for ball 1. Moreno's 23. Played for the Toronto Blue Jays last year. signed with the Arizona Diamondbacks as well. He was actually traded along with Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in exchange for Dalton Varsho. 2 outs in the bottom of the third, and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive into left field. Marsh, though, plays it, and will make the catch just right there at the right time. Hit on the nose, and we go to the top of the fourth. Phillies still have a 2-0 lead. We go to the top of the fourth. Phillies bats coming back up. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. I will be back in less than 40 seconds. So hit the thumbs up button, guys, and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. All right, see you soon. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. Good. All right, we're back. JJ, my daughter wants to know if you stream using OBS. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So Sarah wants to know if I use OBS. I do. I do use OBS. Matt says boring. If you're bored, don't hang out here. If you're not bored, hang out here. But if you are bored, stay, because hopefully we'll make it more entertaining as the game goes on. FS Pod, third period set to get underway for the Lightning. Cool. My name is Jason. Okay, if you are new, make sure that you spike the like. Mods, do your thing. Make sure that you're telling people to spike the like. And, yeah, man, promote the channel. Let's get more and more people to come on here. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey, and I've been coming on here for 10 months, and I've just been getting reps. We do Phillies baseball, Flyers, hockey, Eagles football, and 76ers basketball. And I've been really having a nice time on here. It's been really, really cool. Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. So if you enjoy good play-by-play or good quality play-by-play, because that's like... if anybody, okay, here's a question I have for you guys. Okay, so do you know, I want you to be honest, okay? Do you guys know of like any other person that's on here that does like actual, play-by-play for both teams where they give information and results on both teams and all that type of stuff? Like there's people that have watch parties on here, and like that's really cool, but I want to know because I don't really see a lot of people doing what I'm doing. And I haven't really been able to find that, and I'd like to be able to connect with more people. So if you guys know of any other people that literally do like legit play-by-play on YouTube, please let me know and comment down below. So we're in the bottom of the fourth, or the top of the fourth that is, and Bohm on the first pitch grounds out over to third base as Longoria gets up and throws over to first in plenty of time. Didn't even have to move. And there's one out here. Like legit play-by-play. Sanchunis is really good. Zach on pace for 85 pitches through 6. There you go. That's a lot better. Looking more like a repeat World Series from last year. I'm in, says Texas Repo. So no balls, 1 strike. You already know Max and Valhalla. I don't know. I don't know Max and Valhalla. That I don't know. No balls, 1 strike to Bryson Stott. And the 0-1 upstairs for ball 1. So yeah, if you know of like any other people that literally do like classic play-by-play style, Braves Country does it too. Yes. You're right. The 1-1. Swing on the grounder. Hit over towards the second base side. And Stott is retired as the throw to first is in plenty of time. Yeah, Braves Country counts too. There's another one there. There isn't JJ. A lot of wannabes, but not formatting like you're doing, says Joni. Okay. Because I'm just really curious because I would like to reach out to more people on here, you know. The pitch. That's off the plate for ball one to JT Realmuto. JJ, you're one of a kind. Thanks, man. That really means a lot. The 1-0 to JT, swing and a miss. So Realmuto is 0 for 1 today. Zac Gallen with 55 pitches. He's been going toe-to-toe with Zack Wheeler. As the pitch is off the plate for ball two. But the Phillies were able to just get 2 runs in the first, and that's been the difference so far. Valhalla does Vikings games, plus Dodgers and Lakers. Okay, Valhalla. Okay, I'm going to have to write that down. The 2-1 to JT. That's low and outside for ball 3. Huh. All right, I'll have to check them out. Valhalla. The pitch by Gallen. It's in there for a strike. He has about 14K subs. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know how many people that do play-by-play the way that you do it, like the classic play-by-play style. 3-2 pitch. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to center field. On the run is Thomas, and he's there to make the catch as he runs in towards home plate, and that's the end of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Philadelphia Phillies. Let me go to the bottom of the fourth. In this quick game so far between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Valhalla. Okay. I wrote that down. He's an older guy in Arizona. Okay. Cool. If you guys can think of any more people, let me know, because I seriously would like to reach out to more people. Hey, JJ. I enjoy listening to you, but my friend doesn't, says Andrew. It's okay. Everybody has their own styles, man. Everybody has their own styles. I've learned that not everybody is going to like me, and that's honestly a good thing, you know? It's nice. It's nice to have diversity, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be liked by everybody. I don't want to be a people pleaser, you know? I'm the type of person that is just, you know, like I'm different. I don't care, you know? Like, I think it's cool that people, you know, have different thoughts. I'm always interested in learning about, like, what people like, but I don't, you know, take that personally, nothing like that. You can't please everybody. No, absolutely not. Valhalla is the West Coast, and max coverage is East Coast. Okay, max coverage is East Coast. Okay, max. Valhalla and Max. Gotcha. But yeah, I think it's cool. You know, there's styles that I like and there's styles that I don't like, but, you know, everybody has their own. JJ, it's your magnetic personality, says Mike Green. Thanks, man. Keep creating your own brand, JJ. Keep bringing a purist approach, i.e. everything should be played on grass. Yep. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. We need 5 more people to become a member of our family. Come on. What are you guys waiting for? Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We just need 5 more of you. If you like us, if you love us, okay, become a member of our family by clicking that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Flyers hockey, and Eagles football, because that's what we do on here. And once World Series comes, after this series is over, I should say, if the Phillies make it to the World Series, then we'll be doing some podcasts, because then we'll be home. So please hit that thumbs up button if you have not done so already. Let's get to 100 likes and do that for the 9th time in a row. The pitch. There's a foul ball hit by Christian Walker as 4, 5, and 6 are coming up in this bottom of the 4th. 3 innings since the first. letting Gallen off the hook, says Mike Green. No balls, one strike. Wheeler comes set, kicks, fires, and the pitch. Check swing, did he go? They say that he did over at first base, says Adam Hamari. And it's a 0-2 count. Wheeler has 52 pitches. He had 50 coming into this inning. And is on pace to go 6. Phillies definitely need him to go more than 6. No balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set, winds up, delivers the pitch. Check swing, did he go this time? Yes, he did, says Hamari. And Christian Walker strikes out for the second time today. That was a nice pitch thrown by Wheeler. Just ended up going towards the dirt. And it had a lot of velocity to it. So Pavin Smith is due up. First pitch that he sees is a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Smith grounded out, so he's 0 for 1. He's batting .600 in the postseason because he is 3 hits and 5 at-bats. The 0-1. That's fouled away. So Wheeler has gone 3 1/3 of an inning. He's just allowed 2 hits. The 0-2, swing gonna miss, and he also gets his 5th strikeout of the day. Zack Wheeler just on a whole nother level tonight once again. And he just continues to be dominant as the ace of this Phillies team. So 2 big strikeouts in a row by Wheeler. And Lawrence Gurriel Jr. is coming up. And he takes the first one. It's a sweeper that's downstairs and outside as well for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Base is empty in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Line drive just off the glove of Stott out into right field. It bounced off his gloves. Castellanos will make a sliding stop, and Gurriel Jr. is aboard with an opposite field single. It's the 3rd hit allowed by Zack Wheeler today. JJ, I said it months ago. Phillies are going to be all right since Texas Repo. Just bounced off the tip of the glove of Bryson Stott. And he just could not catch it. Just a little bit out of place. Not so fast at texting you. My fingers are crippled. Do you take PayPal? I do take PayPal. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can do it via Super Chat, or you can do it by clicking on the link tree down below. Jeevan Newts will have it up. That's the first pitch to Alex Smith. Or Alex Thomas, is in there for a strike. But yeah, we do PayPal, and we also do Venmo as well. So you can totally do that. The ball is 1 strike, and the 0-1 swing and a miss. Here, let me type it. I don't think that Gabe's at the computer right now. It's not coming up. The ball's 2 strikes. And the next one, it's popped up. Out towards the infield. Bohm has it, and they'll make the catch. And that's the end of the inning. Thanks, FS Pod. Appreciate that. You're the best, mod. You're the best, dude. So the end of the inning has come, and we go to the top of the 5th. Phillies still have a 2-zip lead out in the desert. All right. Did you guys know that if you type awesome in the keyboard, the progress bar will turn to a rainbow? I did not know that. That's an interesting fact. Do you accept EBT? What is EBT? Electronic balance transfer? I don't know what that is. But no, I do not. Hope Kimbrell gets an opportunity to redeem himself. A lot of writers were quick to pounce on him. Yeah, I can understand. He needs an opportunity to definitely get himself under control. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. All right, Phillies, got to put up some runs. Wheeler is dealing. That's funny. Types in awesome. That's funny. JJ, it's too fast for me. Okay, Andrew. So if you go to the chat, if you go to the description, okay, if you go to the description down below, you click on the info section, okay, and you see that description. You should see a couple of hashtags first. One of them is like hashtag Phillies, hashtag dbacks. If you go to that area, you scroll down, okay, the link tree should also be there too. And then you should be able to find my Venmo and PayPal. So that's how you can donate as well. Not awesome in the chat, says Trisha. It's funny. Just at 85 likes. We need 15 more to get to 100. And 5 more to get to 1,400. So, yeah. It's in the info section. It's too fast for you to see. I can understand that. I totally understand that. Guys watching any cool TV shows? Comment down below. Anything cool on Netflix that you guys have been watching? Spike the like. So Nick Castellanos is coming up. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Fightins. Gallen gets set at the letters, kicks, fires, and there's a fly ball. It's hit out to deep center field. It's going back towards the track, towards the wall, and it is caught by Alex Thomas just on the track, right in front of the wall. And Casty just missed it. Just missed that home run. It landed just between the 407 and the food store sign out in right center field. So Castellanos is out. The pitch to Marsh. That's downstairs. Marsh grounded into a 4-3 double play his last time up. Gallen already with 61 pitches in just 4 1/3 of an inning. Hatfield and McCoy's times watching. Hatfield and McCoy's 8 times watching. Is it a movie? So 1-0, down low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And 1 out. The pitch to Marsh. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to right field. And on the run is Carroll. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Everyone, make sure you guys like and subscribe, says Cam. What's up, Cam? How you doing, dude? Thanks for coming on. Just got done watching Lucifer and The Rookie, says Jeevanoots. Huh. Okay. Andrew, hashtag is a hashtag. Yes, sir. Two outs, and we're in the top of the 5th. The pitch. That's at the knees for a strike to Johan Rojas. So Rojas is 23 years old, signed with the Phillies as an international free agent back in January of 2018. There's 1 strike and 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Made his professional debut with the Dominican Summer League Phillies. And in 2019, he played for the Gulf Coast Phillies and the Williamsport Crosscutters. They're a collegiate summer baseball team of the MLB Draft League. As that pitch is in there for a strike. The ball's 2 strikes. And the next one, that's off the plate for a ball. Turn lineup over Cookie. Huh. Oh, turn the lineup over. I thought you were talking about a TV show. You confused me there for a second. The 1-2 pitch. There's a grounder. Hit over to third base. Longoria has it. Charges over to first. And it's in time. And the inning comes to an end. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Out in Phoenix, Arizona. As the Phillies lead it 2-0. And the Snakes are coming back up to bat. Thanks, dude. We need to get to the Diamondbacks bullpen ASAP, says Jay Nice. What's up, Jay? Absolutely, Cameron. Rojas, another gold glove in the making, says Joni Stewart Wolf. Yeah, he is. And, he's gotten a lot of critiques on the misplay that he had the other night. It was in Game 3. Should he have caught the baseball? I don't know. I think it was a tough play, personally. And I kind of have to let him off the hook just because he's made so many incredible plays. But I don't know. I don't know if he should have caught it, but I'm going to say no. Do you guys think he should have caught that play out in center? If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. We do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Eagles football, and Flyers hockey. If that appeases you, and if you like that, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. Spread the love. Spread the word. Come on. We got to bring some life into this chat. I've been really trying to save my energy just in case it became a high-scoring game, but you have to bring the energy up just a little bit. JJ, I would be surprised if Christian Walker wins Gold Glove. I don't know. Who else is in the finalist of Gold Glove over at first? I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with it because, honestly, I care about the Phillies, and I've just been studying the Phillies. You know what I'm saying? Phillies and Diamondbacks. That's it. Since the first inning, the Phillies have been swinging early at everything, says Larry. Yes. All right, let's take a sip of water. He's like a vacuum in center. He is. He really is. He covers so much ground. He has great feed out there. And I'm personally happy that he's getting this experience now. I know that people have a problem with him in the lineup. I don't know what else you do because his defense is so valuable. And the fact that your hitters your top guns are just not hitting, that's the main problem, And he needs to have these experiences because he's going to be a very big key for this team in the future, for sure. Orion Kirkering, same thing. Maybe don't put him in high-pressure situations now. I don't know what you do in that situation, but, he has to get these experiences, though. He does. In response to your question, the only thing I've been watching is NHL and NFL. And you've been watching this pod as well. So, there you have it. And college football. The pitch to Evan Longoria, the start off the bottom of the 5th, is in there for a strike. So, Longoria is up at the plate, and Wheeler will have to get a new baseball. There was something that he didn't like about that ball. That's okay. The ball is 1 strike. And the 0-1, that's fouled off. So Longoria is 38 years old. He's a 4-time All-Star. Won Rookie of the Year in 2008. A 3-time Gold Glover. Was also the Wilson Defensive Player of the Year back in 2013. It's an award that's given to the best defensive player at each fielding position in Major League Baseball. The pitch. That's inside for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. And the next one, that's just fouled off. Did they stop? They stopped giving that award in 2019? I didn't know that. Yeah, they did. They stopped it. The award was given between 2012 and 2019. It was an overall Defensive Player of the Year and the Defensive Team of the Year were also selected annually. The pitch. And the count is now 2-2. So, that's interesting, huh? I did not know that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next one, swing and a miss. And Zack Wheeler gets a strikeout there. He gets another one, 6 Ks for Zack Wheeler. JJ just got done with Murdahl Murders. Season 2 was a good watch. Murdahl Murders. What's it on? What's that on, man? The pitch. That's off the plate to Geraldo Perdomo. So that was outside. So Perdomo is ahead in the count 1-0. Huh. I never knew about the Wilson Defensive Player of the Year award. That's wild. It was sponsored by Wilson Sporting Goods, obviously. Yeah, from 2012 to 2009. 1 ball, no strikes, and the 1-0, it's in there for a strike. So I wonder if you were to make a Hall of Fame case, right, for somebody, does that go into consideration? You know, you have the Fielding Bible Award, you have, obviously All-Star appearances and World Series rings, but because this award was given from 2012 to 2019, I wonder if they take that, the writers take that into consideration. 2 balls, 1 strike, with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. If anybody knows, let me know down below. The pitch. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit, and Geraldo Perdomo gets on with a single. I like Gold Glove better. Well, that's why they stopped it 4 years ago. So, it's on Netflix. Okay. The one show I want to watch, and my parents really like it, it's Murders in the Building. That's something that I want to watch. Back with you, big homie. Just tuning in, says Jason. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? How you doing, Jason? Thanks for being here. So there's a 1-out single by Geraldo Perdomo with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, and Corbin Carroll comes up, and there's a pitch that's hit out to deep right center field. It's going back towards the track, and Rojas just has enough room, and he'll make the catch right towards the alleyway. And there's 2 outs now. Probably would have been a home run in a lot of other ballparks, but again, out towards that right center field alleyway. Not that far from the pole. It's hard to hit homers here out in that spot, out to center field. Why did Wilson disappear? He'd go up in flames, says Matt. Oh, my gosh. Couldn't write it any better. Matt, you come in with some good jokes, man. You do. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. There's a grounder. Hit back up the middle. Stop with a sliding stop. Gets back up. Throws to first. He got him. Nice play by Stott. And he does it again, flashing the leather. And comes up with a nice web gem there. And that's how we end the inning as he robs Ketel Marte on a base hit. We go to the top of the 6th now. Phillies have a 2-zip lead out in the desert. Cool. Carlos Ruiz won a Wilson Defensive Player of the Year back in 2012. I didn't know that either. Huh. It's crazy. All right, well, we're done with that. Looking good so far for the Phillies. Can Charlie Manuel write a good 8th inning? My gosh. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. We need 5 more subscribers to get to 1,400. Let's get there, man. Come on. Let's continue to rack up the likes and the subscribers as well. A Schwarbaum or Harper homer would be absolutely nice as Starfinder. Yes, it would be. You know what else would be nice? Some pizza. Because somebody had to just spark the idea of what's your favorite type of pizza type of a thing. Type of conversation. I am hungry now for pizza. I'm hungry for pizza, so That's what's on my mind. What do you guys like on your pizza? Comment that down below. Are you guys mushrooms types of people? I like mushrooms on my pizza. I like a white pizza. I like margarita pizza. But yes. JJ, get ready to ring the bell the next inning or so. Oh, it's here. It's here. It's been pretty quiet so far tonight. It has been pretty quiet so far. But yeah, toppings on the pizza as they play a Domino's ad on TBS. Oh my gosh. I'm eating pizza right now, says Trisha. Trisha, you just had to start this conversation. Ham and pineapple. Okay, pineapple and ham on pizza. Okay. Those are cool toppings. Huh. I like peppers on my pizza. I'm not a big onions type of a guy on the pizza. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the texture of the onions, you know? There's just something a little bit off about that to me. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm not. Okay, maybe that makes or breaks this bond that you and I have going on. But I just got to be honest. I'm not a big onions guy. I'm really not. I mean, onions are good to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely add some flavor. But I don't like onions, especially on my pizza. Should pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no? No offense, Jason. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Why not? Why not? The pitch. It's a Schwarber. Check swing, did he go? They say no, so they came back. Just as they came back, it was a 1-0 count. So we missed the first pitch. The second pitch was outside and low. 2 balls, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. There's a towering fly ball. It's tattooed out to right field. It's not coming back, and it is long gone. The Phillies have a 3-0 lead, and Kyle Schwarber has homered in back-to-back games as he tees off to start off the 6th. That was 114 off the bat, and 461 feet it traveled right towards Kathy Ann. It was hit right by the pole. Wonder if she got it. As Schwarber gets high fives in the dugout, it's a 3-0 lead for the Phillies. Here comes Turner. Can he join in on the action? He takes a ball downstairs. Got to tell you, when you throw this guy a fastball, he just tattoos it and just absolutely obliterates those pitches. And now Schwarber has the most home runs in NLCS history with 11, just past Albert Pujols. Man, oh man, that thing was killed. The 1-0 to Turner. Grounder hit over to third base, bobbled by Longoria, gets on his feet though, and the throw to first to get Turner is just in time. Wow. Tea time. Kathy Ann catch, says Larry. That's funny. So Schwarber homers to start off the 6th, and then Turner grounds out to third. Here comes Bryce Harper. So Kyle's 2 for 3 today. Harper's 1 for 2. And he slices that piece of the pie foul. So Harper has singled and stole a base and also scored a run on that stolen base just to try to get Bryson Stott out of that rundown. The 0-1, that's low for ball 1. And the fact that Marino has actually stayed in the ball game is really impressive, seriously. Let's get to 100 likes. Each and every one of you spike the like. The 1-1 to Harper. That's fouled off. What fire extinguisher do we go with after that Schwarber bomb? Phillies have 15 consecutive solo homers. It's the longest streak in their franchise history. The pitch. That's off the plate and outside for ball 2. Do not jinx it. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Harper. And the 2-2 offering upstairs for ball 3. That was way up high. So we're in the top of the 6th. The Phillies lead it 3-0 in Game 5 of the National League Championship Series. The 3-2, swing and a foul ball. Joe Smo with the donation. Thank you so much, Joe. Nice. Thank you so much for the donation, man. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Harper. The pitch. There's a fly ball. That's hit out to deep right field. And that is probably going further than Schwarber's homer. And Bryce Harper, my goodness, just rocketed that one out to right field. It's 4-0 Phillies. They say it was 444 feet. But that was 112 miles per hour off the bat. And the Broad Street Bombers have hit 2 solo shots in the 6th. There's the Red October Rally Towels out at Chase Field. And now look, Bohm is coming up as Harper gets high fives from everybody in the Phillies dugout. The lefties have come to work against Zac Gallen as Schwarber and Harper are combined 4 for 6 so far with 2 solo homers and 2 singles as well. I think I just botched it, but that's okay. So Harper is now tied with Jason Worth for most postseason homers in Phillies franchise history with 11. And here comes Bohm. Takes that one off the plate for a ball. 1 out in the top of the 6th. Bohm in the box. The pitch by Gallen, swing and a miss. That cutter missed really badly. And Bohm went fishing after it. That's what you want to see from the hitters. Just trying to explode like that. The pitch. Inside for a ball 2. The Red Zombies had awakened, says Ariel Seppi. I like that. I like that. It's about time, says Andrew. The 2-1 pitch. Outside for ball 3, so Zac Gallen is behind in the count 3-1 here. Just allowed the 2 runs in the first, and now has allowed 2 solo homers here in the 6th. The pitch to Bohm, fouled off. Bohm is 0 for 2 with a foul out and a ground out tonight. When's Grandpa getting fished out of the trash can? The 3-2 pitch inside for ball 4. And Bohm gets on with a walk. And Harper trying to cheer him on in the dugout, as well as Stubbs and Marsh as well. So the Phillies have batted around Zac Gallen in this inning so far, as Bryson Stott is coming up. That was a good at-bat by Bohm, too, even though he swung at a pitch that was way outside of the zone. But he got on. Here comes Stott, and he takes a strike at the knees. It looked a little bit low. 5 more subscribers till we get to 1,400. What are you guys waiting for? And let's get to 100 likes as well. The ball is 1 strike to Stott. And the 0-1, it's sliced foul. My new Phillies jersey came today, says Trisha. I'm starting to think that it has some luck with us. Well, you and Kathy Ann so far are doing your job. We love it. The ball is 2 strikes. And a runner at first with 1 out. The pitch to Stott. That was a defensive swing that was just fouled off. 5 more subscribers to get to 1,400, and 5 more likes to get to 100. There's Dave Dombrowski, the Phillies president of baseball operations. He's sitting out in the booth. The ball's 2 strikes. And Bohm's at first. Leads off. Phillies have a 4-0 lead in Game 5 of the NLCS. The 0-2 on the way. Outside. Got to be on the score. Build Bohm's confidence. It's kind of like how, in basketball, you got to take layups in order for you to make your jump shot sometimes, and you just got to see the ball go through the net. The 1-2, that's off the plate for ball 2. So sometimes, I guess, in a batter's eye, you got to see pitches, and you just got to try to get on base, in order for you to get better eyes and better plate discipline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Stott, the 2-2 offering, line drive into left field for a base hit. It goes down the line. Gurriel Jr. there to back it up. Bohm's going to go over to third. He'll actually stay put at second. He was rounding second and stayed put there. It's an opposite field single by Bryson Stott. And the lefties just continued to produce off of Zac Gallen tonight. Good job by Stott to just follow through and just go the opposite way with that pitch. That was a Bryson Stott-esque type of at-bat right there. So the Phillies have already sent 5 men up to the plate in this inning, and JT's coming up. He's 0 for 2 tonight, and he is certainly due. Hopefully he can come through with a base hit here. Bohm's at second, Stott's at first. The Phillies daycare on base. The first pitch to JT, swinging the grounder, hit over to shortstop. The flip over the second, there's 1. And the throw to first, it's in time. So that's a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. However, the Phillies get 2 solo homers from Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper. And they lead it 4-0. Come on, JT. Come on, man. Really? JT really had to do that, man. Just on the first pitch. Ugh. Let's take a sip of water. Spike the like, man. JT really is struggling. I'm with you. First pitch ground into a double play. Come on, man. JT and Bohm needed to take batting practice off, and Kimbrel has to get his confidence up. I got to go, but I'll see you guys next game. See ya, says Trisha. Thanks for coming on here, Trisha. Appreciate it so much. Where'd you get that cup, JJ? This is from Whataburger. Whataburger. I went out to lunch today with a family friend. So that's what this is. It's just a water cup. I actually went there for a snack. That's what it was. We went out to lunch at another place, and then she was like, you know what, Jason, I'm craving some fries. And I'm like, you know what, I'm craving some fries too. Maybe we should go. And we did. That's what we did. And there you have it. That's how JJ got his fries after lunch with a cup of ice water. And they all lived happily ever after. Where is the Whataburger in South Jersey? There is no Whataburger in South Jersey. I'm in Nashville right now. So, yes. I actually am back home in Jersey. I actually just flew out to Nashville just to get Whataburger, and I flew back tonight just so I could come here for the game. Hopefully that JT will wake up in the World Series, says Andrew. Well, we got to get to the World Series first, man. We got to get to the World Series first. So, we need them. We need everybody to wake up right now. If you guys are new, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you guys don't have to, but you can feel free to leave a super chat down below. And also, you can donate via PayPal or Venmo by clicking on the Linktree. And also, while you're on the Linktree, make sure that you follow Play by Play with JJ on all the social media platforms that, are out there. I knew that a burp was coming, and I just had to wait for it. And I was like, should I go? Should I not go? And I didn't go. I waited for it. But yes. Spike the like. And now go people, do your thing. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes guarantees a Phillies World Series win. The 0-1 inside for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Gabriel Moreno. I don't know why. Every time that they come back to this cast, it's like that they're a pitch late. I don't know why. Andrew's always thinking positively. Yes. 1 ball, 1 strike to Moreno, the pitch. It's in there for a strike. Send South Jersey a Whataburger. Burlington County represent. Yes. Haha, burps are the best. They come at weird times, man. The 1-2 by Wheeler. Swing and a miss. And Moreno strikes out there. And there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's a big strikeout. And that's now his 7th strikeout of the day. So that'll bring up Christian Walker to the plate. Wheeler gets set at the letters. Kick, steals the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Walker has checked his swing 3 times. And each time he does it, there just hasn't even been an appeal. Miguel Castro is warming up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. The ball is 1 strike. Wheeler kicks, deals. It's up high for ball 1. 3rd time through the order, says Larry. On 79 pitches by Zack Wheeler. One ball, 1 strike, and the next pitch. There's a line drive into the left field corner for a base hit. It goes down the line. Marsh gets to it, and Walker gets a stand-up double. And, well, there's 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, and Walker's in scoring position right now. He just laced that thing out to left field and hit it right down the line. Got a good piece of the rock right there. I just called the baseball the rock. My gosh, it's not basketball. Come on, JJ. They call football the rock too, though. Here comes Pavin Smith, and he swings and misses at that sweeper. So it's an 0-1 count. Just wanted to stop by and say hi, says David. What's up, David? Thanks so much. A cop threatened to write me for a ticket once while burping. Or for burping. Gosh. Is that actually a true story? The ball is 1 strike. And 1 out. The pitch. It's chopped foul towards the first base dugout. As it shies away. And it's a 0-2 count. Stay in the dugout, Thompson. Let Wheels handle this. Yep. That's right. 82 pitches by Zach. Attack Wheeler. That's cool. The ball's 2 strikes. And the next one, it gets away from JT, and going over to third base is Christian Walker. He couldn't even find the baseball, and it was literally just out in front of him. Actually, maybe it was a little bit behind him, actually. But it wasn't too far away. That's the end of the story, or the moral of the story, if you will. And the count's now 1-2, so Christian Walker is now 90 feet away from scoring. We're so close to getting 1,400 subs. Let's get 4 more, says Fish and Bomb. I'm with you. The pitch to Smith, swinging a foul ball, and the count is 1-2 now. No joke. Okay, well, I have a funny story for you. So Wheeler, 3rd time through the order. Batters are 6 for 14 against him in the postseason with a 1.181 OPS. I mean, at this time, because the Phillies just unleashed their bullpen yesterday, you kind of have to just keep him out there at this time. They used everybody except for Lorenzen and Walker yesterday. We got 2 more. Let's go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Pavin Smith strikes out. And Zack Wheeler gets his 8th strikeout of the night. That was big. And here comes Lawrence Gurriel Jr. We did it. We got to 1,400. Let's go. Hershey Health, you're the best. Comment down below if you also subscribe to my channel just now. 2 outs and a runner at third. Thank you all so much. The pitch inside for ball 1. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is up at the plate. Oh, we just lost a subscriber. I figured that was going to happen. Figured that would happen. 1 ball, no strikes. And a runner at third. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. On the upper third of the strike zone. I miss when your ace could pitch a complete game, says Kane. I'm with you on that, man. Dingle Dongle. What's up, Dingle Dongle? Thanks for subscribing to the channel. The pitch. Down low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wheeler has gone 5 2/3 of an inning so far. He's allowed 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 walk. He has 88 pitches, so keep your eye on that. The 89th one coming up, the 2-1, swing and a miss. Hopefully he's able to go 1 more inning. This is what you like to see. He has to get out of it, though. Gurriel Jr., 30 years old. Of course, related to Yuli Gurriel, who won a World Series with the Houston Astros and is on the Miami Marlins. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Walker's at third. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 pitch laid off. It was a curveball that was way in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's the count right now. Excuse me. Alex Thomas waits in the on-deck circle. The 91st pitch by Wheeler coming right up. The 3-2. It's fouled off. He went with a sweeper at 83 miles per hour. Velocity has dipped just a little bit, but not too much. So 91 pitches now for Zach. Rob Thompson has said many times that he cares about Wheeler's health. So it'll be interesting to see if he goes out there for the 7th. The 3-2 on the way. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to center field, backing up his Rojas, and he's there to make the catch right in front of the warning track. And we go to the top of the 7th at Chase Field out in the desert. Phillies have a 4-0 lead as the Diamondbacks are not able to get a hold of Wheeler again. It's not what I really wanted to say, but that's okay, I guess. All right. It is time now, guys, for our Phillies trivia question. That's what it's time now for. So if you guys are new, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bell icons. We do a Phillies trivia question every time we go to the top of the 7th inning. So if you get the question right, this is what you'll hear. If you get the question wrong, this is what you'll hear. Okay. This is what I want to know. Who is the last Phillies third baseman to make an all-star team? Okay, the last Phillies third baseman to make an all-star team. Who was the last one to do it? Let me know. Wheeler's having a stud performance so far. Usually pulls him by 90. Well, let's see what he does. He'll probably ask him how he's feeling. And we'll see. The last Phillies third baseman to make an all-star appearance for the Phillies was who? Scott Rowland, says Fish and Bomb PMR. That's a good guess. But no. Nope. That's incorrect. Keep guessing. Come on. Come on, keep guessing. Nope. You guys are all saying Scott Rowland. Mike Schmidt, was he the last one to do it? Felipe, nope. Third baseman. Darren Dalton's not a third baseman. The The last Phillies third baseman to make an all-star appearance. Who was it? Feliz. Not Pedro Feliz. No, it's spelled with a Z too. Placido Polanco. That is correct. Placido Polanco is the correct answer. Polanco played at second with the Tigers, but if you remember, okay, Utley was obviously over at second, and they slid Polanco over to third, and that was back in 2011 that he made that all-star appearance. So Placido Polanco is correct. Had some good years for a bit with the Phillies. He did. He absolutely did. Thank you so much for playing Phillies Trivia. Seriously, Larry says, Granny Hamner. I'm kidding. Doug McGraw. I wish I could, press it and then it just starts playing again, but I can't do that. Here's Miguel Castro. He's 6-6 in the regular season with a 4.31 ERA. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. So no balls, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. In the postseason, he's pitched in 4 innings. He's allowed 2 hits, 3 earned runs, and has 2 strikeouts and 3 walks allowed as well. I didn't remember Placido Polanco. Oh, yeah. It was big. The pitch. It's fouled off, so that's actually down low for a ball. I beg your pardon. Joe Mantiply is getting loosened up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Phillies have a 4-0 lead. They scored 2 runs in the first. Zac Gallen was pitching today for the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the next pitch, swing and a miss. And Castellanos goes down swinging for the first out of the 7th. So we will be back on tomorrow night for the Eagles-Dolphins game. That'll be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we'll start the clock, and the game will start at 8:20 p.m. So, and then, of course, we'll be back Monday night. So far, they say it's at 5:03 p.m. or 5:07 p.m. But, of course, if the Astros win tomorrow, and if they go to the World Series, well, then they're going to push it back to 8 o'clock. The pitch, that's inside for ball 1. So Marsh is up at the plate. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. On a changeup at 91 miles per hour by Miguel Castro. Eagles 27, Dolphins 24 is my prediction. Okay. So you think that the Eagles are going to be firing offensively. The pitch off the plate is a little bit high for ball 2. Marsh is 25 years old. He's from Buford, Georgia. Played with the Angels for 2 seasons, or for 1.5 seasons, I should say, and got traded to the Phillies. The pitch, fouled off again. I want us to stay early because Monday night football is the Vikings. Oh, well, that's tough for Larry, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2. Ground ball hit over towards the third base side. It's going to get into left field for a base hit, and Marsh thought about going for 2. He just slapped that thing over towards the third base side, and it seems like when the defense is playing these lefties the pole, that they just are able to put it down that third base line like it's nothing. That wasn't even an excuse me swing or anything, but good job by Marsh to just put the ball down right there in the right spot. Predicting that it will be Eagles 40, Dolphins 20. Here comes Yohan Rojas with 1 out. The pitch. That's fouled off. So it's an 0-1 count. And again, we will not be doing Flyers hockey or 76ers basketball until the Phillies are officially done. I'll be with the playoff team, says Larry. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. The runner goes over to the second. The throw, it's not in time. And Brandon Marsh swipes in there safely to second base. That throw by Marino was definitely not the best throw whatsoever. Did not have the arm accuracy as Marte had to come in towards home plate to just make the catch. and there was no chance that he was going to be able to swipe Brandon Marsh on the leg. But good jump by Marsh. Anyways, no balls, 2 strikes to Rojas. The pitch off the plate, and it's a ball outside. Marsh madness, says Seriously Larry. Wet that hair, says Fishing Bomb PMR. A ball, 2 strikes to Yohan Rojas. The pitch, swing, and check swing. He went around, and the first base umpire calls him out on strikes. So there's Adam Hamari, and there's 2 outs now. Phillies could certainly use another insurance run here. Jose Alvarado is getting loosened up in the bullpen already. If they the same time will have to go to the casino to watch on TV. Well, what you could do is you could have Albert, okay? You could literally watch the Vikings game and then just listen. Or just put it on mute and then just listen to the Phillies game. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make both work. I've done that plenty of times. Comes Turner as they intentionally walk Kyle Schwarber. First pitch to Trey. There's a bouncer hit back towards the mound. Miguel Castro has it. Charges over to first and flips it underhanded to Walker. And Turner is retired. No runs. 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is stretch time out in Arizona. Come on, Shorby, do it again. Get the casino to play, JJ. You could do that too. Somebody actually, I believe, did that like the other day. Like they were watching the game like at the bar or something, and then they like turned it down. They had them like turn it down and like put on like my audio or something like that. I forget who said that. Oh man, why did I forget who said that? Ugh. Whoever has read it, vote this one up so we can get more people in here. Jiva Newts, man. Promote your channel too while you're at it, man. If you guys know anybody that would like love baseball or loves basketball as much as we do and would really appreciate this style, please, spread the word. That's what we got to do. We want more and more people to join our family. Snowman's here. What's up, Snow? How you doing? What's up, man? Phillies lead it 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies have 7 hits and have scored 4 runs. They scored 2 in the first on an RBI single by Bryson Stott, and then it was a double steal by Bryce Harper, who came in the home plate and scored on that, and Stott was the guy that went to second. And then Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper each got a piece of Zac Gallen in the 6th inning and hit 2 solo moonshots out to right field. Welcome to the live chat. Please abide by our rules. Yes, we just keep it simple, guys. That's all that we do. Kenneth Gainwell's here. What's up, Kenneth Gainwell? Man, I saw you on Broadscast the other day. That was cool. Sometimes I go onto like Broads, I see some of these other YouTubers and like I see you guys on there and I'm like, what's good, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jacob. Oh my gosh. Wait. From Jacob Sports Media? What's going on, dude? How you doing? Thanks for coming on here, man. I really appreciate it. We love Jacob Sports Media. Kayla Santiago does a great job with Jacob Sports Media. Shout out to Kayla, man. She went to college with me, graduated from Rowan University last year, and, she has definitely inspired me in so many different ways. Love the content that Jacob Sports Media puts out there. They have so many incredible shows. You guys should definitely go check them all out. They're the best. But that's so cool. Thanks for the shout-out, Jiva Newts. We're on the road to 100 subs. My Israeli niece Rebecca thinks Schwarber is cute. Her sweet potato. Oh my gosh. You know, cousin David. First pitch, it's in there, or it's swung on, hit out to right field. It's going back towards the track, and that's gone. Oh man. So Alex Thomas, for the second night in a row, just hits a home run late in the game. And, well, it's a solo homer, and the Diamondbacks are on the board. I was just going to say that Saraz told me about Rebecca and how she loves talking Phillies with her. So that's what I was just going to say. But that was pretty bad timing. So Thomas hits a solo homer off of Zack Wheeler. That pitch missed its spot, and Thomas has been really showing off the power as he hits a solo shot out to right field. And there comes Evan Longoria, 93 pitches. Longoria comes up, and he pops this one up. It's hit out towards shallow center field. Rojas comes running in towards home plate, and he's there to make the catch. And there's one away. Because they have a 4-0 lead, I'm fine with them. Or they had a 4-0 lead, and it's just 4-1. I'm fine with him staying out there. You know, I think that it's fine. But if one more batter gets on, then maybe we'll have another conversation. Here comes Geraldo Perdomo. Sweet Potato Kyle. That is really funny. The pitch, that's off the plate for a ball. So Geraldo Perdomo was 1 for 2. He singled. That's been his only hit today. The 1-0 line drive, and it gets over towards the second base side. Stott with the diving stop to throw over to first. And Bryson Stott again just continues to make another nice defensive play. He takes away a base hit by Geraldo Perdomo. It seems like nothing can get past the kid. And he almost made a really nice catch, too, over at second base as he tried to leap up, but it just bounced off of his glove. That was during one play, but again, Bryson Stott is just continuing to do a good job at the second base side. So there's 2 outs now, and here comes Corbin Carroll as we go back to the top of the order. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. Just laying out the entire body on a screamer hit over towards him, towards the first base side. That's what he does. That's what I saw with the Jersey Shore Blue Claws when he played with them. The pitch. The count is now 1-1. So Jeff Hoffman and Jose Alvarado are getting loosened up in the Phillies bullpen. The pitch, again, it's popped up. Hit over towards shallow right field. Castellanos comes running in. He'll call off Stott, and he'll make the catch. So on 99 pitches, Zack Wheeler goes 7 innings, allows just 1 run on 6 hits, and was absolutely in command tonight. Phillies will have Bryce Harper coming up when we return. All right, let's get to 150 likes. Let's go. Let's get to the 150 mark, guys. We ain't losing, says Joni. Hope you're right. Phillies are still in a dogfight. Who's pitching next this game? Well, I said that Hoffman or Alvarado is going to come in. They've been the 2 best Phillies pitchers for sure. So now the nice part is that hopefully the Phillies can try to get some insurance runs here if you're a Phillies fan. But, maybe they could save Ranger for another day. I'm saying maybe. I'm not saying that they are, but maybe they can do that. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Standing ovation for Zack Wheeler for sure. Which Phillies pitcher threw a no-hitter and hit 2 homers in the same game? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I know who that is. Not Robin Roberts. I asked that the other day, or a couple weeks ago. Roy Halladay. No, it wasn't Roy Halladay. Need 6 more outs, says Chris Adams. I know, we ain't statistically likely to be losing, says Larry. I see what you're doing there, man. I like it. I like it. Wow, so, so I wanted to ask you guys, all right, so, I asked you guys before, if you know any people that also do play-by-play on here, because I'd love to connect with more and more people that do that on YouTube, but, my question is, okay, that, besides sports on YouTube, okay, besides sports podcasts, what other channels do you follow or listen to on here that spikes your interest? Do you guys listen to any sort of food channels or, I don't know, like different types of other topics? I like this guy, okay? His name is Bounty Hunter D. Okay, he's a bounty hunter, of course. That's in the title. But he catches cheaters. He also does like fraud investigations and car repos as well. And I think that his videos are really cool. I just do. I think he does a great job, and it's always nice to see, like people trying to do good things for the world out there. So I like his channel. But what other channels do you guys like to watch on YouTube here? Here comes Bryce Harper, first pitch. A little grounder, hit over towards the second base side. It's bobbled by Marte, though, and Bryce Harper is aboard. My gosh. It was a high bouncer, hit over towards the first base side. Marte had it, and as soon as he put it in his hand, he bobbled it. And Bryce Harper is on over at first base. Yep, he was just trying to get it to his throwing hand, and Marte's like, whoop, I missed that one pretty badly. Hopefully that doesn't cost my team, he says. Wheeler was absolutely excellent. Yes. Rick Wise, that's who it was. Yes, for sure. The pitch to Alec Boehm is in there for a strike. This is my drone racing channel, but I watch a lot of disc golf. Huh, that's cool. That's really cool. Pints with Aquinas. Okay. Throw back to first is not in time. So Boehm is up at the plate. He takes a strike. Joe Mantiply is the guy that is in to pitch for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He was the starting pitcher, technically, in yesterday's bullpen game. The 0-1. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to deep center field. And on the run, though, is Thomas. And he's there to make the catch. Boehm thought he had it. And he hit it sharply, but again, just right at the center fielder. And there's the first out of the inning, so Harper retreats back to first. Disc golf all day. Technology connection, says Kurt Kochi. Okay. That's cool. So Mantiply is 32. He's from Danville, Virginia. He has a 5-10 record this season with a 4.05 ERA. The pitch to Stad is at the knees for a strike. Professional disc golf is mainly broadcast on YouTube. James Pro and Central Coast Disc Golf are the primary channels. Okay, well, that's good to know. No balls, one strike to Bryson Stott. And the 0-1, that's lined foul over towards the third base side. The count is 0-2. So Hoffman is the guy getting loosened up in the Phillies bullpen. Mantiply has played for the Tigers, the Yankees, and the Diamondbacks, and was an all-star last season for the Snakes. Throw back to first to get Harper. Gets back in there safely, and there's no swipe added. JJ, I told you the Phillies are my second favorite team. Oh, I know Texas Repo. I know that. You don't have to reiterate that to me because I know. Joe was originally drafted by the New York Mets as the 48th round pick in the 2009 draft. As the pitch is way up high and inside. Went to Tunstall High School in Dry Fork, Virginia. He did not sign with the Mets and actually ended up playing for Virginia Tech. And then he played with Bethesda Big Train of the Cal Ripken Collegiate Baseball League. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Bryson Stott strikes out. But then what's interesting is after his junior year, he was actually drafted by the Phillies in the 28th round of the 2012 draft. But then he didn't sign and returned to Virginia Tech for his senior year. And after his senior year, he was drafted by the Tigers in the 27th round of the 2013 draft. So in 2009, he was a 48th round pick. Okay, in 2012, he was taken by the Phillies as a 28th round pick. And then he went to 27th in Detroit, the 27th round pick. Then he was claimed off of waivers by the Yankees. So, it's interesting. We have a pitching change now as Torey Lovullo is going to go out there, and Joe Mantiply's day is done. I watched this survival guy who his side channel, he eats like old canned food. Thinks, oh man, that's crazy. Gamer Goop, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on here, dude. Appreciate it. I. Shout out to Gamer Goop. Go Phils. New England something is his channel. Okay. That's good to know. If you guys are new, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. I also like watching magnet fishing videos. Okay. That's good. I like the Pat McAfee show, but we're not talking things sports-related. So if we're not talking about sports-related stuff, I like there's this podcast. It's on Spotify. I sometimes like to listen to it because I like mysteries and those types of things, and I like NBC Dateline's podcast that they do. I think that's really, really cool. Do like the Eagles a little bit. We cover Eagles games on here. Just have to change the logo. I can't seem to find that template in the Canva, unfortunately, because we were going to do Pats games. But then, you guys come on here, and guess what? You guys dictated where our channel goes. So we're doing Eagles games, and that's what we've been doing. Flyers down 4-3 with 8 minutes left. Oh, boy. Who are they facing tonight? Let me know down below. It's like treasure hunting with big giant magnets, says Rishenbaum. Okay. Huh. So Luis Frias is going to come in for the Snakes. He's 1-0 with a 4.06 ERA in 31 innings. He has had 26 strikeouts and has allowed 17 walks as well. JT's coming up with a runner at first. The pitch that's fouled off, and JT grounded into a double play his last time up on the first pitch. It was to end the sixth. That got a piece of Gabriel Marino, the foul ball. Oof, just got him right dead square on the mask. So Lance Barksdale stands out in front of Marino, and now will be behind him as he goes back to his spot. It's a 4-1 ball game. We're in Game 5 of the NLCS. The series is tied 2-2. The ball is 1 strike, 2 outs, in the top of the 8th. Throw back to first to try to get Harper. It's definitely not in time. Phillies will play Game 6 at Citizens Bank Park on Monday night, It'll be at 5:07 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:08 p.m. Eastern Time. I beg your pardon. The 0-1 delivery. That's low. And JT takes it all the way. And if they do play a Game 7, that would be on Tuesday night. And that would be at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. Harper's the oldest player to steal home since Jackie Robinson did it. So Harper's 31. And Jackie Robinson was 36 when he did it. The 1-1, there's a fly ball. It's hit out to deep left field. It's not coming back, and it is gone. JT Realmuto with a 2-run homer as Bryson Stott is banking the bench in the dugout. And that's what you needed from JT as he hits a laser and shoots it out to left field. 382 feet. And it's 6-1 Phillies. And that could be an exclamation point. That fastball was right down the heart and soul of the plate, and JT did not miss a beat on that fastball. And here comes Castellanos, who hits a high bouncer back up the middle. Marte has it, and he charges over to first, and it's in time. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Phillies do get another home run that actually ends their 16 consecutive solo homer streak, and JT is able to get a 2-run home run. And they're up 6-1. I have to cut that call. That was good. Can the bullpen get through 2 innings? Phillies punch their ticket, says Texas Repo. It ain't over yet, man. Come on. We all know better. It ain't over. Thanks so much, Fish and Bomb. I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with JT. Dallas Stars is in it in Dallas. He was due. Absolutely due, says Joni. Even with the lead, don't put in Kimbrel. Thanks, man. Yeah. I meant to say I agree with you. I don't know why I said thanks. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you for the content and keep it up, says Gamer Group. I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. It really does. We're taking you guys with us on this ride, and we want to just continue to do this. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hit the subscribe button if you want to support the channel. Please feel free to do so. You can click the super chat button down below. You can also donate via PayPal or Venmo. That's in the link tree. Also, make sure that you follow the social media platforms out there as well. I know I just threw a lot at once. I threw probably a fastball, a curveball, and a slider at you guys. So, excuse me as I burp on the air once again. It's a bad habit. That's okay. I just threw a lot at you. I couldn't even finish my sentence. I realized for a second that your voice is in the inedible mark on my mind of this playoff run, says Fish and Bombs. Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. Need 6 more runs if they plan on bringing in Kimbrel. You got that right. It's been a minute, but go Phillies. Let's go. He needs to rest. Too much adrenaline last night, says Joni. Yeah, I'm with you. We could be up 20 runs, and I still wouldn't want Kimbrel in. He has to rest, dude. Come on. This is why I said we had to get to bullpen ASAP. Well, you're 1,000% correct. And Zack Wheeler did an excellent job tonight. The Phillies' offense has been great, and you just need the bullpen to hold up their end of the bargain. That's all you need. That's all you need. 6 more outs for the Phillies to go in order for them to take a 3-2 lead in this series. That's what happens when you talk about JT, says Tim. What's up, Tim? Thanks for coming on, man. Let's go fightin', says Fish and Bomb. The Phillies are a great team, says Texas Repo. Good luck versus the Astros. I'm going to enjoy another Houston championship, says Texas Repo. We're not there yet, man. We got to get to Game 6. And first, we got to finish Game 5. Jeff Hoffman's going to come in, and he'll pitch the bottom of the 8th inning. He'll have to face Marte first, and he takes a strike on the outside edge of the plate at 97 miles per hour. Marte's 0 for 3, grounded out in his last at-bat. Has been really hitting the ball well for the Diamondbacks, and he's gone 0 for tonight. And that's a rare sighting. The 0-1 pitch, fly ball. It's out to right field, and he gets on with a base hit just in the nick of time as Castellanos plays it on a bounce. So Marte continues to just be a hitting machine. He is on a 14-game postseason hitting streak. Just needs 1 more to tie Marquise Grissom. So there's a runner over at first on a leadoff single by Ketel Marte. And here comes Gabriel Moreno, who singled earlier in the game, and he takes that one low. It was a fastball at 97 miles per hour. Get to the whole resume after this half inning is done. That's what we'll do. 1 ball, no strikes to Gabriel Moreno. The catcher has been pretty much banged up tonight. The pitch, that's in there for a strike at 97 once again. Hoffman with 4 pitches so far. Allowed a leadoff single to Ketel Marte. He's facing Moreno here. The 1-1 on the way, swinging a foul ball back towards the backstop. Diamondbacks have had the third most regular season and postseason combined comebacks with 47 on the season. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And there's a strikeout right there by Jeff Hoffman as he tried to play around with a pitch down low and in the dirt. And Moreno just went after it and has struck out in his second straight at-bat. What's up, Jacqueline? Thanks for coming on here. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys, when you come on here and when you leave. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here comes Christian Walker, and he hits that one out to left field. It's a long foul, though, but it had a lot of pop in that bat. You don't get enough for how much you do. Thank you so much. You should be at least 200K subs by now, but stick to your dream and it will happen, Sis Gamer Group. I appreciate that, man. Like, that means so much to me. And I truly appreciate your kind words. The ball is 1 strike, and the 0-1 that's popped up. It's hit out towards shallow right center field. Stott says he has it, and they'll make the catch. So Stott was just on the outfield grass, had to turn over his shoulder, and he was there in plenty of time to catch it. Yeah, man, hard work. It's hard work, but it's passion. It's just because we love doing this. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Phillies have a 6-1 advantage in Game 5 of the NLCS. Pavin Smith's coming up, the lefty versus the righty on the mound. And the first pitch by Hoffman off the plate and upstairs. Kyle Nelson and Sean Sessiani are both warming up in the pen. 1 ball, no strikes. Hoffman with the 10th pitch in this inning coming right up. Here it is. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good slider thrown by Hoffman as it had a lot of wicked movement to it. It's a 1-1 count. There's Rob Thompson in the Phillies dugout thinking about what move to make next. The pitch, that's at the knees for a strike as Hoffman was able to paint the corner there. Phillies will have Aaron Nola taking the mound on Monday night. And no surprise there, he'll be going up against Merrill Kelly in Game 6 at home at the bank. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the next one, there's a grounder hit over towards Stott, pulled over towards the first base side. Stott has it, and they'll throw over to first. And that's the end of the inning as we go to the top of the 9th. Phillies have a 6-1 lead out in the desert. And they'll be back. Yeah, I said that earlier. You probably missed that. I said that earlier, Larry. But yes. So the name, guys, Jason Joseph. The channel, play-by-play with JJ, of course. What's my whole story? I called the Delaware Bluecoats games when I was in college. I was a broadcaster for the Bluecoats in a rotation of different people. The Bluecoats are the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers, also called games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who were the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. And I graduated from Rowan University last year. And then I got an internship at NFL Films. And while I was there, I wanted to, I love the internship. And it was such a great experience. And being able to, see what goes on behind the scenes and learn about how to, be in the studio and how to network with people and learn about, producing and learn about doing audio and all that type of stuff. It was a lot of fun, but I missed these things. I missed these headsets, if you didn't see what I was just pointing to. And so, what inspired this starting up this channel? It was just the fact that I wanted to get reps, and I've networked with some incredible people. I went back to a Rowan networking event last year, spoke to Scott Fransky. If you don't know, he's the play-by-play announcer, radio announcer for the Phillies. And he was the one that inspired me to just, get reps, because that's what you got to do. You got to find a way to get reps somehow, some way. And I thought, you know what? Here's a good opportunity here on YouTube for me to just brand myself and for me to just market myself and just not only get better at calling games and get more practice with it, but also build a following and call games for the teams that I love. And that's why we did 127 of the 162 this season for baseball. And that doesn't even include all the playoff games that we've done. And then we also did, I want to say that when we started doing Sixers basketball, we started in December. So we did like 69 Sixers games. And we do Eagles football and Flyers hockey as well. So we also do podcasts on here. I just have not been posting a lot of podcasts because, A, the Phillies keep winning. And second of all, I'm in Nashville right now. NFL Films is great. I worked across the street from NFL Films, says Fish and Bomb PMR. That's really cool. Yeah, they're not on Fellowship Road anymore. So, that was probably where you worked. But yeah, they call it Sable Way now, or Sable Drive. I think we're gonna hear JJ's voice during the World Series. Thanks, JJ. That'd be really cool. Slade Sessiani, is coming in. So we go to the top of the ninth, and the first pitch to Brandon Marsh. Takes it for ball one inside. Brandon's 1 for 3. He is singled and also stolen the base as well. The 1-0 delivery just fouled off. I'm curious to see who Thompson's going to go to in the bottom of the ninth, for sure. Oh, you worked in Bishop's Gate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Okay. The 1-1 pitch. It's in there for a strike at the knees. Bishop's Gate Office Complex, which is where they moved after Fellowship Road. Got it. That'd be really, really cool. Courtney Cole is here. What's up, Courtney? 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch by Sessiani is inside for ball 2. Best of game 5-6. Step up for the Arizona 3-3 tied up to game 7. Go to the World Series. Phillies over Houston 100%, says Courtney. We appreciate you for coming on here, Courtney. Hopefully you're having a good time. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Marsh. And the next pitch, it's chopped foul just behind the plate. Sir Anthony Dominguez and Michael Lorenzen are getting loosened up in the Phillies bullpen. Don't know who's going to be pitching the ninth just yet. It'll certainly be one of those 2 people, though. We're in the top of the ninth. The Phillies have a 6-1 advantage in this game out in the desert. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Brandon Marsh strikes out there. 1 out in the top of the ninth. And Marsh goes fishing after a slider. So now Rojas is coming up. 8, 9, and 1 were due up for the Phillies to start off this 9th inning. So the 9-hole hitter is Yohan Rojas. Sessiani throws that one away outside for ball 1. Rojas is 0 for 3. Struck out in his last at-bat. He's batting literally less than 100 in the playoffs. Had a triple in last night's game, though. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Another off-speed pitch by Sessiani. One ball, 1 strike, and the 1-1. That's slapped out to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And Yohan Rojas gets on with an opposite field single as he's able to single out to right field, and that is definitely a good sign for the Phillies. So the only two men that have not gotten hits today in the Phillies lineup are Trey Turner. Actually, there's three. It's Trey Turner, Alec Boehm, and Nick Castellanos. Everybody else has gotten on base and has gotten a hit. Thank you, just watching the game, says Courtney. Cool. Here comes Kyle Schwarber to the plate. He teed off in the sixth, along with Bryce Harper. And he fouls off the first pitch in this at-bat. So Schwarber is now tied with Albert Pujols with most postseason home runs, and he's also tied with George Springer as well. He needs one more to tie Derek Jeter with 20. Throw back to first, and Rojas gets back in there in plenty of time. Guy was 30 years old from Middletown, Ohio. Batted .197 on the season, but had 47 homers, which was second in all of Major League Baseball, and 104 RBI, which is 11th in Major League Baseball. The 0-1 offering, way in the dirt and inside for a ball to throw back to first base to try to get Marino, not in time. Or to try to get Rojas by Marino, and Rojas just got back in there safely. Are the Diamondbacks going to challenge this? Don't necessarily know. Let's see. Rojas was certainly dancing off the bag. I don't know if he got back in there. Just bad base running. I don't know. Walker tried to swipe him on the right side. They're not going to challenge it. 1-1 strike to Schwarber. And that one's low for a ball. My goodness. You just can't make mistakes, especially this late in the ball game with those types of simple fundamentals. Rojas again leads off over at first base. Schwarber's ahead in the count 2-1 here. There's one out in the top of the ninth. The pitch. There's a line drive hit sharply over the second base. The flip over the second. There's one. The throw to first in time for a 4-6-3 double play. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's going to come in to pitch for the Phillies? It looks like it's Sir Anthony Dominguez. And that's who's going to come in for the bottom of the ninth. All right, Sir Anthony coming in. Who's going to pitch? It's Sir Anthony. It's been like Reggie Jackson, says Joni Stewart. Kyle Schwarber? I'm super impressed, too. If I don't get to all your comments, guys, I do apologize. JJ, give me your thoughts on when you hear the name Kimbrel. Right now, as a fan of the Phillies, I can't do it right now. He's clearly not himself. There's just something to be said. I don't know what it is, but just over his last two outings, just has not been his best. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like and subscribe, and let's get to 150 likes. I don't think we've gotten there just yet. We have 192 people on here watching, and we have 125 likes. Let's go. That means 25 of you have not hit that like to up button to get us to 150, and that also means that over 60 of you have not hit that thumbs up button. What are you guys waiting for? Also, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the Phillies action. Get us 3 outs, please, good sir. I see what you did there, good sir. I like that. I like that a lot. I do. I think that's awesome. It's really funny. And we're also doing the Eagles game tomorrow. So the schedule is for the next 2 days. As of right now, we do Eagles football, we do Phillies baseball, Flyers hockey, and Sixers basketball on here. So if that all interests you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come on. Become a member of our family today. Let's go. If you want us to be up there with guys like DJ Eastwood, Philly Take with RB, and Hunter Brody, Broads Media, the only way we do that is if we keep hitting that thumbs up button, man. That's all we got to do. That's just it. It's as simple as that. Hit that thumbs up button, and now go people do your thing. What is the best piece of Philadelphia Phillies merchandise that you guys have? Comment down below. Curious. I like my little Bryce Harper jersey. I think that's cool. That's one of my favorite things. I also like my sweater, my 2022 Philadelphia Phillies World Series sweater. I think that's really awesome too. Just hit 133. Come on. Reggie Jackson hit 4 homers on 4 consecutive swings in the World Series. I have a 2008 World Series shirt with with the roster on it. That's cool. So here comes Sir Anthony Dominguez. And the first pitch was a line drive. Hit out to left field. Marsh on the run, and they'll make the catch towards home plate. 1 pitch and 1 out in the 9th. And Gurriel Jr. hit it sharply, but Marsh had an answer for it and responded back and caught it. And there's 1 away in the bottom of the 9th. So Thomas is coming up. He's the 7th hitter in this lineup. Thomas homered his last time up, and there's a check swing foul ball towards the third base dugout. And Gurriel Jr., he was going back to the dugout, literally at the top of the step, just kicked it out of the way. Surprised that they actually started the at-bat with him still there. But Thomas also broke his bat, too, apparently, and has to get a new bat here. My Phillies red Ferrari is my favorite piece of Phillies merchandise, says Larry. That's cool. Eagles need to take care of the ball tomorrow. They do. But we'll focus on them after this game is done. So we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Phillies are 2 outs away from taking Game 5 of the NLCS. And the pitch, that's sliced foul. It goes out of play, and the count is 0-2. So Sir Anthony Dominguez is 28 years old. He's from the Dominican Republic. He'll be 29 in November. No balls, 2 strikes to Alex Thomas, lefty, at the plate versus the righty Dominguez. The 0-2 pitch, chopped foul. It's hit over towards the first base side. So again, Merrill Kelly and Aaron Nola will be going for the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll be going on Monday night, that is. The pitch, inside and low for ball 1. So Sir Anthony Dominguez, in the postseason, is 2-0 in his career with a 1.17 ERA and 15 1/3 of an inning, with 24 strikeouts. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And the Phillies are 1 out away from taking Game 5 and going up in the series 3-2. So he gets a big strikeout there. No spoilers in the chat. Phillies are 1 out away. And Evan Longoria is coming up to the plate. First pitch to Longoria, swing and a miss on a slider that wasn't even close to the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Longoria is 1 for 2 against Sir Anthony. And the 0-1 pitch. It's down low for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. We're at Chase Field. And the pitch off the plate and down low. Sir Anthony on the road is gone 24 2/3 of an inning. He's allowed 12 earned runs as well as the 2-1 delivery is inside for ball 3. He's also allowed 4 homers this season on the road and has struck out 23 batters. His ERA on the road is 4.38 and at home it's 3.2. The 3-1 pitch up high and outside for ball 4, and there's a 2-out walk allowed by Sir Anthony Dominguez. And Longoria gets aboard. So now it's up to Geraldo Perdomo. Since the All-Star break, Sir Anthony has gone 23 innings. He's 4-3 with a 3.13 ERA. The pitch. That's in there for a strike at the knees. No, it was Eric Hinsky. It was Eric Hinsky, Larry. Perdomo is 1 for 3 tonight. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And now the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike. Philly fans standing here at Chase Field. Red October rally towels waving as well. The 0-2 to Perdomo, swinging a ground ball, hit back up the middle. It bounces off the foot of Sir Anthony, and Turner plays it, but there's no chance that they were even going to get Perdomo out. It took a very weird bounce, and it's an infield single by Perdomo. And the inning continues as going over to third base is Evan Longoria, who advanced to second on the defensive indifference, mind you. So it just bounced off the bottom of Dominguez's glove, and that puts runners at the corners. And now JT wants to call for time here. So a little bit of some dramatics here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Ranger Suarez and Matt Strahm are getting loosened up in the Phillies bullpen right now. So Corbin Carroll is going to be coming up, and Rob Thompson's going to make a move. And this is probably the right thing to do. Bet you that he's going to go with Matt Strahm here. So Thompson's coming out of the dugout. And Sir Anthony will be done. And this is a good move by Rob. You want to go with a lefty on lefty here. As Sir Anthony comes out of the game, there's 2 outs, and we have a pitching change in the bottom of the 9th. With runners at the corners. Most likely Strahm's going to come in. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Is Sir Anthony British? No, he's not. He's not British. Free agents players trade November and January. Save money of free agents. MLB players now years 2024, says Courtney. All right. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you spike the like and turn on those notification bell icons. Come on, what are you guys waiting for? What are you guys waiting for? We have 194 people on here. That means 60 of you have not hit that thumbs up button. What are you guys waiting for? Come on. We do Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Flyers hockey, and Eagles football on here if that interests you. If that tickles your fancy. You know, that's exactly what we do on here. So, yes. Cool stuff. I'm going to take a sip of water. If you want the Phillies to win the World Series, hit that thumbs up button. If you want the Phillies to lose in the World Series or lose in this round or lose in this game, hit that thumbs up button too. We don't care. We take Arizona fans on here as well. We're welcoming to all different types of people. I feel my Mitch Williams 1993 vintage heartburn coming back, says Kurt. Oh, boy. Katie says, if the Phillies win, do they win the series? I don't know. We got to get there first. Here's Matt Strahm. So Strahm's going to come in. He's 9-5 in the regular season with a 3.29 ERA. Wants to go with a lefty on lefty here, and that is certainly the right call. We need 9 more to get to 150. Come on. Come on. What are you guys waiting for? So Strahm with his bright blue glove. There's Jose Alvarado. They did not want to go to him tonight. And this is the right move. So Strahm is pitching now for the Phillies. As we mentioned, he's 9-5 on the season. He's had a ton of strikeouts this year for the Phillies. He started off as a starting pitcher. But when the Phillies got him, they wanted to get another gadget player. That's what they wanted to do. And he's been just one of those guys. Kind of like Ranger Suarez in a sense. So Torey Lovullo sticking to his big guns here as Corbin Carroll has walked, singled. He's also flied out to center as well. But he's 1 for 3 tonight. Runners at the corners. Perdomo's at first. Longoria's at third. Strahm versus Carroll. Who will win this battle here? The first pitch. It's in there for a strike. It's a slider at 82 on the gun. So Strahm is 31. Is a 3.29 ERA in the postseason now. The 0-1 pitch. There's a high bouncer hit over towards the first base side. It's foul though. And the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike. Phillies just need one more strike in order to secure the win and go back to Philadelphia up 3-2. Marte waits in the on-deck circle. The 0-2 to Carroll. It's popped up over towards the third base side in foul ground. Bohm, does he have enough room? He does not. It goes out of play into the third row. Behind the netting. Strahm is 31 years old. He has 108 strikeouts on the season in 87.2 innings of work. No balls, 2 strikes to Corbin Carroll. In the bottom of the 9th, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Phillies lead at 6-1 in Game 5 of the NLCS. Strahm looks back at first, now back to the plate. The 0-2 on the way. It's low and outside. And the count is now 1-2. Marte waits in the on-deck circle. He'd be batting from the right side if he were to come up here. The pitch upstairs. And Strahm cannot put Carroll away just yet. It was an 0-2 count, and now it's a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. The 2-2 pitch. Check swing, he went around, and that's the ball game. And the Phillies hang on and win by a score of 6-1, and will go back to Philadelphia on Monday night. Ring the bell, Philadelphia, as they're able to get the win.
We ain't losing.
Really good. That felt great. They got the win. Phillies win 6-1. They got 9 hits and score 6 runs. And the Diamondbacks, well, they got 1 run on 8 hits. And we're just not able to get the W tonight. Rob Thompson did a good job at managing this ball game, and Zack Wheeler certainly helped out. It all started off with Zack Wheeler. He doesn't go the distance tonight. The Phillies don't even have a chance in this game, but the bats did come through. They got the home runs that they needed, and it was just from the jump, Zack Wheeler was locked in. They did their job against Zac Gallen as well, and now you got to just close it out in Game 6, and that's what you got to do. 5 more wins to win the whole thing, and 1 more win to go to the World Series. Let's go. Let's go, man. See you Monday night. Oh, boy. We don't know if it's going to be still at 5:07. If it is at 5:07, that means that the Rangers will be playing in a Game 7 on Monday night. So that's what it is. Back up 3-2 at the bank, says FS Pod. Let's go. Clear the decks at the bank and get ready for the battle. Let's go, Phils. Great job, Zach and JJ. Thank you guys so much. Love that. Hi, JJ. I'll see you on Monday, says Aaron Rodgers. Yes, sir. You'll also see us on Sunday night. Please make sure that you tune in to the Eagles game tomorrow night. Eagles-Dolphins at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be on here. I really appreciate that so much. Please make sure that you turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I upload. Yes, sir. Albert DeHaven. Here we go. Just because you might be subscribed, hit the like button because the algorithm. That's what it's all about, to help with notifications. Come on, we ain't losing. We ain't losing. What are we ain't doing?
We ain't losing.
That didn't make any sense.
Losing.
We ain't losing.
We ain't losing.
Yes, sir. Nice job. Get the grease ready for the polls on Broad. We're not there yet. We have to get there, man. We got to get there. We can't do that. In fact, we just won. Good calls, JJ, says Joni. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Game 6 on Monday night. See you guys there. Putting on a blanket and rolling over, but listening till the end, says Albert DeHaven. Get the fire extinguisher ready, says Matt. See you all Monday. All right, I'm going to sign off right now because guess what? I need to go eat because you guys got me in the mood for pizza. I'm not going to have pizza tonight. Probably won't have pizza tonight, but we made some food that I have to eat up before my sister comes back. So I want to help kind of clean out the fridge, and make sure that I'm eating food here that I already cooked. So that was pretty cool. And, so that's what we're going to do. But we get to sleep well tonight, Phillies fans, and we'll see you on Monday night. And again, tomorrow night, we got the Eagles game. So come back on. Let's go. Let's go, Philadelphia. Love you guys. Catch you all on the next one. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Lila Tov, everybody. Love you. Peace.